Go.
WOGO, your sports station.
CFM Hockey is on the air. WOGO's coverage of the Sabers is brought to you by the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, Royal Credit Union, Wynn Family Dentistry, Nicolay Bank, Weir's Gala Plumbing and Heating, Stelter Incorporated, Toyson Ford of Chippewa Falls, White City Glass, Holly Bovey of Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Northwestern Bank, Mauer Sperry Insurance, Quality Propane and Fuels, Metropolis Resort in Action City, Czech Law Office, Post Glass and Mirror, and Bargain City Superstore. Now with the pregame show, here's the voice of the Sabers, Greg Stewart.
WOGO, your sports station.
Good evening, everybody. We are delighted you're along with us here tonight on WOGO Radio. I'm Greg Stewart, and Connie Feedy to my left, a longtime Blue Gold player, 4-year starter with the Blue Golds, and she is with me up here in the booth for a Big Rivers Conference game between Western Wisconsin and the Sabers here tonight. Western Wisconsin comes in with a 8-6 record. Overall, they are 3-0 in conference, or I should say 1-0 in conference, and the Sabers are 5-5-1 overall. They are 0-3 in conference, and this is only the second Big Rivers Conference game for the Stars of Western Wisconsin, and the Sabres looking for their first victory of the season in the conference.
The Stars' only conference game was against the Sabres way back in December, early December. You know, the team was in their infancy yet. You know, a team that's really freshman heavy. They hadn't played a lot. I think it was our fourth game. It was our fourth game of the season, and really the first test. And so, you know, today will be a good benchmark to see, like, where's the team come, you know, from the earlier season to now.
Yeah, the Sabres were bit by a couple of first period goals by Western Wisconsin. Then they got one 14 seconds into the second.
Yeah.
That's a tough thing to come back from. They were down 4-1 at that point, lost 6-1.
Yeah, and I think there was a lot of puck watching and game watching and just, you know, the younger players just not, you know, it's a big jump. You know, it's a big jump from you have these Western Wisconsin Stars players that are really talented and really fast. This is one of the fastest teams in the state. And then you go from 14U and you play a couple easier high school games per se, and then, you know, oh wow, okay. And so tonight, you know, it's going to be a really good opportunity for Coach Hogan, and I think the Sabres to see where they're at.
Yeah, Western Wisconsin has lost 6 games, but they're still ranked 3rd in the state in the D1 poll for girls.
I think they've lost to Bay Area and then maybe some Minnesota teams. I don't know if they've lost.
They played 9 Minnesota teams, and they are 5-4 so far against them. They've beaten Anoka. They've beaten Bloomington Jefferson. So they've really been tested. So, you know, the coach, Chris Lepper, said that, you know, he doesn't mind that they basically finish a little bit above 500 because of the tough schedule. That's going to benefit them at the end of the season.
Absolutely. You know, especially playing those Minnesota, you know, Twin Cities area teams, and then you're coming into Wisconsin. You know, it's a totally different look. It's all the same on the boys' side. You know, you have Hudson, one of the top teams in the state. They go over to Minnesota and just get crushed. So, yeah, you know, it's just the way of Wisconsin hockey. We don't have the same numbers or development here.
CFM coming off a couple of wins. They beat Cooley Region 5-1 on Thursday, and then Saturday afternoon over Wisconsin Valley 3-0. And Western Wisconsin played in that girls' feature game for the Hockey Day in Wisconsin.
Yeah, they did against
St.
Anoka.
Croix against Anoka, beat them 3-2. So that must have been fun too. Coach Lepper, their 3rd-year coach, said that wind was blowing pretty good that day, so it was a little bit on the chilly side, but they really enjoyed being outdoors for that game.
Absolutely. You always remember your outdoor games when you're growing up, and, you know, to be able to do it at a high school level, it's a lot of fun.
All right, so we got 9 all BRC players coming back for this Stars team tonight. They're pretty loaded.
They are loaded, and they have speed. They can shoot, they can make good plays. It makes it really hard for just younger defensive core for the Sabres. That was another thing. You know, they have some younger D, and it was a lot to adjust to that earlier on in the season.
Yeah, their goaltender was co-player of the year last year in the BRC.
Yep. Yes.
along with Jane Vogren from the Fusion.
Yeah, so the Western Wisconsin Stars have great goaltending. They have a great freshman goaltender as well, Stella Olson. So they have options, and it's really nice to have that depth at a high school level.
All right, well, let's get to our Toyson Ford keys to the game. You're going to find a friend at Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. Connie, what do you think?
Yeah, the big thing tonight is that we didn't have last game back checking. The girls have got to play hard in all three zones, and they got to pick up in front of the net. They have to use their body. They have to get physical. The compete level has to rise. And it's particularly with the younger players that it wasn't there earlier on in the season, and I think they're learning. They're 2 months in now. Okay, this is what it takes to play high school hockey. You got to be ready to go.
They should
hard.
be about kind of turning the corner, you're
yes,
saying, after the first of the year here.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we saw that in the holiday tournament, some of the girls getting their first goals and really, pushing themselves. And hopefully that those lessons learned and the reward of scoring, carries over.
All right, our Toyson Ford keys to the game brought to you by the dealer, where you're going to find a friend at Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. Our pregame show, we anticipate head coach Michaela Hogan will be up here very shortly, so we'll take a 1-minute break. Back in a moment. This is Sabres Hockey on WOGO and our YouTube channel.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Is your shopping a bit boring?
Paper or plastic?
Then come to Bargain City's Superstore in Chippewa Falls, Rice Lake, and Eau Claire. Bargain City's ever-changing inventory means you never know just what you'll find or how big your savings could be. Name brand apparel, home goods, furniture, the brands you know and love at a fraction of retail price. Bargain City Superstore in Chippewa Falls, Rice Lake, and Eau Claire. Your shopping adventure awaits.
Sabres pregame show tonight. The hometown team taking on Western Wisconsin in a BRC battle. And head coach Michaela Hogan's up in the booth with us. Coach, last time we saw you was a Fusion. Now we have another top-tier team in the conference coming in here. Your thoughts about tonight's game?
Yeah, a tough team. They're probably the strongest and fastest team we faced throughout the course of the year. That's more their style of play, is transitioning the ice quickly and using their physicality to kind of take space. We focused a lot in the last week at practice of worrying about us covering space rather than chasing and trying to grab bodies, right? We're probably not going to catch up to them. So let's use our bodies smartly in space and keep them from especially attacking the middle. One place, the neutral zone, they beat us up pretty badly the first time around, just that in transition hockey. Our forwards get too deep, and they're getting 3-on-2 rushes all over the place. So we spent a lot of time learning just that positioning in the middle of the ice and recovering to where we need to recover to and trying to shorten those distances so we can be more reactive rather than having to kind of keep up with them.
Yeah, and you're coming off, some good success for the team. You had Cooley, you get the win. Then on Saturday, you get a nice shutout against Western, WVU. Your team has to be kind of riding a high right now. How does it feel in the locker room, and how are the girls feeling, knowing that they're facing a hard opponent?
Yeah, it's nice that we're coming off a couple wins. We also can look back to last Monday and know we played a team of similar caliber really well. Again, like we talked about, the score didn't really show that, but the game was much different than it looked. So we're coming off some of our best full games. We've applied concepts probably better than we have all year of making real-time adjustments. And so just remembering, too, like last Monday, we kind of went of the theme of there's nothing to lose. Nobody expects us to come out of here with a win. So why not just show up, play our game and just stay steady and consistent is really what we're looking for tonight.
Absolutely, and I've noticed the compete level has increased, and this is a team that, your young freshmen and sophomores have to come out and compete with. And so as a coach, how are you feeling that they're going with, at two-month benchmark, at that compete level?
Yeah, definitely the younger girls have settled in. We're seeing that. We're seeing that throughout the whole program. Even JV put a much better effort out here tonight than they had the last time we saw these guys. And we did, again, have that conversation of, all right, you're still new, but you're not new enough. We can't be making excuses anymore. Show up, work hard, and good things will happen. And people have been rightly rewarded. Yep. Yeah. For that work, right? Not only in game by putting the puck away, but also we've had some JV skaters we're having skate up at varsity and things like that. So we're starting to see some of that work and that internal, that healthy competition within the team that we've been looking to drive has finally shown up a little bit.
All right, that's great.
Yeah.
Terrific. Well, we hope we can talk to you about a win after this one here tonight and square our season record against the Stars at 1-1.
Yeah, that would throw a wrench in everything. If we win, you have to come find me because I'm not coming up here first.
Okay, we will find you.
Deal.
You can't hide.
Thanks,
all right,
guys.
Michaela
Thanks.
Hogan, head coach of the Sabres here tonight. And boy, it would be terrific to win on our home ice here.
It absolutely would. And, any given day, I think it's a possibility. While, yes, the Western Wisconsin Stars are a great team, they have a lot of great depth, you just don't know. I mean, Aubrey Dowd had a great game on Saturday. She could come in with a lot of confidence. A hot goaltender is hard to beat. And then, you have some really great scoring power on our team. You have, obviously, Avery and Allison.
Yep.
You don't have to
kind of
go
starts
on.
with them.
Yes. And then you have other backups that are putting the puck in the net. Evelyn Fisher, she can really, bury that puck.
Yep.
She's got a quick release. And then you have Libby Winch, who's starting to step up, too.
She
and you got
is.
some defense. Taylor Geisler and Riley Bixson, she is due.
Yeah,
she
is.
has hit the, I don't know how
She's
many
had a
pipes
tough
lately.
year
She has hit
this
the
year.
crossbar, sidebar. There's it's just like ding every time she shoots.
Oh,
So
man.
she's got, but
Goalie's best friend, but
Yes.
not the defenseman's best friend.
right. And she just keeps working hard though, doesn't get frustrated,
Yeah.
and doesn't take stupid penalties because of that frustration.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
last year they swept us 4-2 and 2-1 here in Chippewa, and 6-1 loss. So we're due for a win here tonight
Absolutely.
against the Stars. We'll continue with our Sabres pregame show from the Chippewa Ice Arena. Greg and Connie with you. On video tonight is Gavin Bovey. Our audio producer is Carter Jager. And we are live from the Chippewa Ice Arena, just a few minutes away from puck drop to start this game out. Stars and the Sabres here tonight on WOGO and our WOGO YouTube channel.
Here's what customers are saying about Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating.
We've used Wurzgala for plumbing and HVAC for decades. They're the only ones we trust.
Wurzgala did a fabulous job with my plumbing project. Highly recommend.
They do a great job every time, and they're prompt even in the dead of winter.
Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating would love to earn your trust as well. From that leaky faucet to installing a new furnace or an entire bathroom or kitchen remodel. Free estimates. Call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
Choosing the right banking partner for your business is an important decision. Royal Credit Union supports your business needs now and into the future with flexible checking account options and digital tools to help streamline your business operations. Royal also helps take your business further with treasury management services, including ACH, sweeps, and positive pay. Choose Royal Credit Union for business checking. Get started at rcu.org/Royal Choice. Insured by NCUA.
Want to reach more local customers? Advertise on WOGO Sports.
To the basket off the
Now they
back
got
iron. 2 more for Bob Hayden, and the Cars go up by 1.
River Falls zone. And a quick shot. Oh, it goes in.
Jackson
Williams.
Long feed to Riley Christensen. Kick out Kelsey Bremnes. Corner 3 for Kelsey.
Oh, my goodness, she got it.
Advertise in WOGO's broadcasts of local high school sports. Call us anytime or click on advertising at WOGO.com.
Great players may get headlines, but it takes teamwork to win championships. And when it comes to your family's dental health, Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin have created a championship team at Wynn Family Dentistry. Wynn Family Dentistry is proud to be a part of our Chippewa Falls community and wishes all our Chi-High and McDonald student athletes a safe and successful season. Go Cards and go Max from Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin at Wynn Family Dentistry in Chippewa Falls.
Whether it's home ice, home field, or home court, every team knows the advantage of playing at home. And when your real estate search needs that extra boost as well, call me. Hi, I'm Holly Bovey from Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. And for 25 years, I've been helping families find their homes right here in Chippewa Falls and the surrounding communities. put my experience to work for you. Buying or selling, it pays to have that home team advantage. Call me anytime at 715-577-HOME or find me at hollybovey.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
CFM against Western Wisconsin at the Chippewa Ice Arena tonight on WOGO on our YouTube channel. Greg and Connie with you. Up here next to us is Gavin Bovey, and our audio producer is Carter Jager. Earlier tonight, Western Wisconsin beat the JV team 5-1, but maybe a little bit improvement there too.
Yeah, it's a huge improvement actually. The first time our JV teams played each other, the whole first period, we couldn't even break it out of the zone.
Ooh.
So, I mean, we got
some decent shots on goal here tonight.
We had some good shots on net, yeah. So, yeah, it was definitely a huge improvement for the Sabres.
Well, let's get you the goalie matchup tonight for Western Wisconsin. It's the co-player of the year in the BRC, the first-team all-conference goaltender, Sierra Anders. She is a senior. Her record at 5-4. Goals against average, .286, and a save percentage of .898. For the Sabres, it is the senior Aubrey Dowd comes in with a record at 5-1, goals against average .350, save percentage at .868. And Aubrey could use a good night here tonight with some support from her teammates.
Absolutely. You know, she's capable of making the big saves. You know, we watched her do it last year versus the Fusion, you know, the one game, you know, and she's done it before and certainly coming off 2 good games. So let's hope it, you know, just keeps rolling for her.
Yeah, let's see if we can ride a wave here with Aubrey tonight against Western Wisconsin. I think that's going to be it sure is.
Yes.
And maybe the last 2 wins for her will just kind of pick her up.
Yeah,
a little
absolutely.
bit.
Yep. And you know, a goalie can get into their head and just struggle with that. So, you know, it's good to see her have those 2 wins and 2 solid wins, and then hopefully it just, you know, the confidence is there and the saves are going to happen that way.
Western Wisconsin's ranked 3rd in the state. In fact, there are 3 BRC teams in the top 5.
It's such a tough conference, you know, tough section as well to get out of. It is just, you know, really competitive hockey.
Yeah, in fact, the boys, same thing.
Yes.
You know, when they play, we'll have the boys game here day after tomorrow against Eau Claire Memorial, and that section is Murderers Row.
Yes.
You think of Hudson, Wausau West, and Point.
Yeah.
All in the top 6.
Right.
And they have to play each other in Section
there.
1.
Yes. Yep.
Something's wrong here.
You know, it does feel that way, especially on the boys' side. You know, they have a lot more teams. It'd be nice if it was expanded. I like that they made the 2 divisions.
Yep.
And, you know, why does it have to be limited to 4 teams only?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So you got the Stars, Western Wisconsin, St. Croix Fusion, all in the top 5 from this conference.
Yep.
This would be a huge win for CFM if they can pull it off tonight.
And they're capable of it. You know, they're the underdogs for sure, but, you know, hopefully, I hope the Western Wisconsin Stars are looking past them, and, you know, we can come out with a victory here by them not, you know, assuming that they just got it already.
Right, yeah. And their coach, Chris Lepper, who's got a long history of coach. He was from International Falls, where, you know, you grow up playing hockey.
Yes.
And he coached girls hockey, head coach North St. Paul and Burnsville, and so he's got a great resume in coaching. He said that his team comes out oftentimes not ready to play, and that's the most frustrating thing. He knows they've got talent. Sometimes they just kind of coast through games and, you know, before they get the wake-up call.
Yeah, you know, and that would be, you know, we have not always started out strong, but lately we have been. And so that would be a huge bonus if we can get a nice early lead.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Our refereeing crew tonight, Brian Otto is our ref, along with Dan Hackala. And Noah Bestel is our linesman here tonight for CFM hockey against Western Wisconsin. Gala Plumbing and Heating offers a wide variety of services, from repairing leaky faucets to installing grab bars, coordinating your kitchen or bathroom remodel project, installing air purification systems, and so much more. Large job or small, call the pros at Gala Plumbing and Heating. The Sabres are on the ice with their home white uniforms. and the black breezers with the red and white trim. And Western Wisconsin just coming out of the locker room in a few moments here, and they wear the black sweaters with the silver trim. This is a co-op team: Somerset, New Richmond, Osceola, Amory, and St. Croix Falls involved in this program. And tonight, one of their top players, Gabby Thompson, will not play. She suffered a concussion a couple of games ago.
That's too bad.
So she is on the bench right now. We wish her the
Speedy
best,
recovery.
but that's a tough thing for them.
That's just not good all around. Yeah, hopefully she's able to recover quickly and get back on the ice.
All right, let's go to the voice of the Chippewa Ice Arena, Tom Voidle, for tonight's starting lineups.
First, introducing the starting line for the Somerset Co-op, the Western Wisconsin Stars. In goal, number 1, Sierra Anders. The defenseman, number 10, Sophia Johnson. And number 22, Claire Gilkerson. The center, number 15, Miley Weeks. And the wings, number 6, Chloe Julson. And number 14, Izzy Johnson. And the rest of the Stars, along with their head coach, Chris Lepper, and assistant coach, Tim Duggan. And now we're introducing the starting line for the Chippewa Falls-Menomonie Sabers. In goal, number 30, Aubrey Dowd. The defenseman, number 7, Ellie Ash. And number 9, Kinsley Cody. The center, number 2, Avery Lindstrom. And the wings, number 15, Libby Winch. And number 16, Allison Xu. And the rest of the Sabres, along with their head coach, Michaela Hogan, and assistant coach, Ryan Coe.
There you go, the starting lineups. Puck drop just a moment away here on WOGO Halley, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, and our YouTube channel. We'll be back in 2 minutes for puck drop here on WOGO. This is Sabres Hockey.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Maurer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Maurer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
At Northwestern Bank, everything we do comes back to our mission, building stronger communities where people matter. This is Tracy Smiskey, Market President at Northwestern Bank. Every day we provide all the great services and conveniences of modern banking, but know that it's our relationships with people that matter most. Because at Northwestern Bank, we believe that every person is valuable, and that's what makes our community strong. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Discover a fun and healthy lifestyle for your entire family at the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. Benefit from a wide range of fitness opportunities, programs, and events without contracts or joiner fees. Take the first step towards a healthier you. Visit ymca-cv.org today or stop in for a tour at any of our 5 convenient locations. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley and Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire, and Menomonie. See you at the Y.
Sabres hockey tonight on WOGO and our YouTube channel against the Western Wisconsin Stars. Sabres will start Zhu, Lindy, and Wench up front. A couple of sophomores and a freshman, very young starting line for Michaela Hogan and Ash and Cody. The defenseman, Cody's a freshman, Ash is a junior, so very young team.
Very young
she's
team.
throwing out here tonight.
I think we have like 4 upperclassmen. So,
Yeah.
it's a very young team and a lot of young talent coming up next year. So, future's bright for the Sabers.
And for the Stars, Johnson, Weeks, and Juleson, the forward line, and another Johnson. That is Sophie Johnson and Gilkerson. The defensive pair for head coach Chris Lepper. There's a drop of the puck, and it slides into the Western Wisconsin zone. It'll be swept around the boards by Gilkerson. Her dad is Danny Gilkerson, the Somerset boys coach. In fact, a couple of Gilkersons on this team. And it's thrown up on the half wall in the Western Wisconsin zone. Pitched right back in at the near point by Ellie Ash, and that one's going to go rake wide, and a battle for it in the elbow boards here. Going to be pitched out top of the circle left wing side, still in the Stars defensive zone. Finally, to get it cross ice, across the blue line. Right there to stop it is Libby Wedge for a moment, but it comes loose, and it's going to be tossed ahead to Juleson, who got across the blue line. Looked like she hurt her arm a little bit. She goes to the board, and she is hurting. She grimaces as she goes to the bench here. And here comes Western Wisconsin. Ashley Jensen moves in. There's a shot on net. And the save by Dowd. She'll angle that one to the boards on the near side. Comes out to neutral ice. Going to be picked up by Larson. And she'll hand off now to Charlotte Ray. Ray moves in, shoots.
Great
and
save.
It's into the glove of Aubrey Dowd. Ray is going to play college hockey next year at Bethel in the Twin Cities. A couple of players going to Bethel, Ray and Sophia Johnson from this team, and a couple of players going to Hamlin, including Sierra Andert, their goaltender.
Yeah, it's great.
Now it's in the breakout for CFM. They'll get it ahead, and a couple of CFM players run into each other. That was Evelyn Pisher, who ran into her teammate Olivia Hare, but the Sabres come up with the rock. They'll throw it in just midway in the zone, and here is the Stars countering with Ashley Jensen. She'll ride it up to the blue line, toss it in off the backhand, and head to the bench for the player change. And it's high in the CFM D zone now along the near boards. Couple of minutes into this period, no score. Couple of shots on net for the visiting team here. And peeled off the wall by Allison Zhu. She tried to carry it out herself, lost the puck as she got out to the center ice stripe. Falls down, can't find it, spins back up again. Still inside the Star zone. On the forecheck is Avery Lindstrom. Lindstrom got it down near the corner. Now she'll ride it back up along the blue stripe, and she hands off to Kinsley Cody. Cody with a shot that was broken up as it came in. And the Sabres try to set something up. On the near side is Allison Zhu. She carried it midway up the zone, looked for an opening. Now it comes off her stick into the right wing corner. And back to the point on the near side. Lindy on the back check got to it. And the Sabres have it. Now they'll work it out to the point. Kinsley Cody with a shot right on the ice. And the save made by Andert. She'll stop it there with 14:07 left to go in this opening stanza.
These are looking like two really evenly matched teams
Yeah,
right
they
now,
do.
and this is just great for the Sabres. Let's hope that they can capitalize on this early energy and get points on the board.
Lindstrom to take the draw in
Great
the right
win.
wing circle here. And it gets over to Zhu. She handled a little bit, dangled a little bit, and a backhand try by Lindy right on net. And the save made by Andert. She'll hang on to that one.
Yeah, good. Not the shot that the goaltender was expecting, so I like that.
Yeah.
I made it all the way through. Keep the pucks going to the net. Good things are going to happen.
The Pisher line out there, Brobo, Pisher, and Hare will take the draw in the Western Wisconsin defensive zone, and it's going to be thrown out by the Stars. And backtracking to get it is Taylor Geisler. Stops on a dime, now turns, works it up on the near fence and into the zone. 13:40 and counting left to go here in the first period. Wraps around the boards inside the Stars defensive zone, and it's going to be lifted down for Geisler in her own zone. She'll look up the ice, trying to hit London Byer, but she was kind of covered there, and so the puck is poke-checked off her stick, and it slides in behind Aubrey Dowd. Loose in the left wing corner, and now banked off the wall by the Stars, and a shot on net from the point. Sophie Johnson with that one, a wrist shot. And a good look at it there by Aubrey Dowd, so she didn't have any problem with that one. And a save made. Shots 3-2 for the Western Wisconsin Stars, 13-13.
Yeah,
left
we
on
missed
this
the net a
first
couple
period.
times. Yeah.
Yep, first period clock here. No score. Face off in the Sabres zone. They'll work it back for Cody. She spins away from some traffic. Got it out high in the zone, but it's punched right back in by the Stars. They work it out from behind the cage. A centering pass just cut off by the Sabres. And this one launched into the left wing corner is going to be collected by the Sabres. And they'll work it to neutral ice. And got away from the pressure a little bit now. Zhu backpedals in her own zone. Banks one off the wall on the far side. Cody trying to steer it ahead. They just cannot get it out of the zone. And finally they do. Ellie Ash is going to take it herself and carry it out through neutral into the Western Wisconsin zone. Sabres in the midst of a line change. Olivia Hare on the ice. One of the players rested up here. And this is Ellie Ash. Ellie dangles into the zone. Lost it for a moment. Trying to track it down left wing corner. This one goes in behind the goaltender Andert. And it's going to be picked up by the Stars defensively. Here's a lead pass for Baldick. She's into the zone. Pitched up against the wall on the far side by Riley Biskin. And the Sabres come up with the loose change. It's going to be Brooke Brobold who had it. Now she'll backpedal in her own zone. Coughs it up to Western Wisconsin. Shot right on. And it was swallowed up by Dowd. Off the stick of Quiddick, the defenseman. Had a hard, heavy shot from the point. But still no score. Shots 4-2 in favor of the Stars. 11:53 with the time stop right here. Face off in the Sabres zone. Worked into the left wing corner. Now it's in behind Aubrey Dowd. And Cody is going to pick it up and rim it around the boards, but it's going to be taken by Western Wisconsin. It is Baldick who turns, fired a shot. It went wide of the cage. Still inside the zone. And the Sabres backpedaling to get it. Now they'll work it out across the blue line to neutral. Swept by Brobold toward the zone, and it's going to be picked up by Olivia Hare. Hare worked it off to her right side. Sabres in the midst of a change. Allison Zhu out there on that first line. And here comes Olivia Hare off the ice, so Lindstrom will follow. So the line complete now, that first line for Michaela Hogan. Here is Zhu, dangles in the low slot between the circles at the hash marks. Took a wrist shot, that hit Andert, and she steered that one off to the left wing corner, and now it comes back out to neutral ice for Taylor Geisler. And she'll throw it off to her defensive partner. Well, that time Avery Lindstrom who worked it back on D, but the forward now will jump into the play. It's in the left wing corner of the Star zone. Comes right back to the point. There's Taylor Geisler's shot. A wrist shot that just went wide. It's going to be peeled off the boards by Miley Weeks. She can't clear the zone. Geisler has it at the left point. And it's going to be lifted off the window. Nice job. Oh, Geisler just carried it across the blue line. I thought she had saved the zone, but just carried it across that blue stripe. So we've got an offsides call here against the Sabres.
Yeah, the Sabres, they've had some really good opportunities, but we keep missing the net. And, I would say that we have more scoring opportunities right now than the Western Wisconsin Stars. We have to capitalize on it, especially in this first period.
Absolutely. Get them early.
Yes.
There is a face-off at the dot outside the Stars' defensive zone. Slides into the left wing corner, and a battle for it in behind Andert. And it comes back to the point. Swept in there by Kinsley Cody. And this one worked out of the corner all the way down the ice, and this will be an icing call against Western Wisconsin. 10 minutes exactly left to go here in the first, and we're scoreless. Sabres looking to get their first BRC win of the year. They're 5-5-1 overall, 0-1 in conference, and the face-off to the glove side of the co-player of the year in the BRC, goaltender Sierra Andert. Into the left wing corner. There is Libby Wench, who really came out of the holiday tournament. And it's high in the zone, and now poked ahead by Western Wisconsin, trying to get a 2-on-1, but nice job stepping up is Kinsley Cody to break that up, and it's loose in the right wing corner in the Sabres defensive zone. 9:35 left to go. They're trying to work it out. Western Wisconsin will lob this one in the left wing corner and try to chase it down themselves. Shots are 4-4, and it's worked out of the zone by London Byer. Number 28 trying to track it down inside the O-zone here for the Sabres, and Riley Biskin will lift this one left wing corner, watches it slide in behind the goaltender. Sophia Johnson gets to it first for the Stars, and they'll work the breakout now in the near fence, and it comes through neutral ice. It slides in behind Geisler, and backpedaling to get it is Avery Lindstrom. Feeds Zhu, comes in, tries a shot, broken up out in front, ricochets to neutral ice, and Riley Biskin catches up to it in her own defensive zone. Chipped ahead now, the Sabres trying to get a 3-on-3 going here, and this is Allison Zhu. She floats into the zone, fires a shot, came off Ander's stick. Zhu tracks it down, tried to go backdoor, and that didn't work. Still inside the zone. This one into the left wing corner, cut off there, and a chance for the Sabres that time, as Libby Wench was right there but couldn't come up with it, and bringing it into the zone is Izzy Johnson for the Stars, and she'll gun a shot right on into the glove of Aubrey Dowd. That will stop time here. 8:11 left to go in this first period. At Wynn Family Dentistry, Dr. Daniel Wynn, Dr. Annie McLaughlin, and their team are honored to be part of the Chippewa community. Wynn Family Dentistry, proud to support Chippewa Falls Athletics. We're back to action. The puck in behind Aubrey Dowd. A battle for it right there. It comes loose along the near dasher on our broadcast booth side here. It's going to come around for Brooke Brobold. Pins it up against the yellow stripe on the half wall in her own zone. Surrounded by a couple of Western Wisconsin players. Didn't get much help there. And the Stars have it. They've got it top of the zone here. And that's Miley Weeks, but it was poke-checked off her stick. And here is Olivia Hare. Came up through neutral ice, got to the blue line, launched one in. And they'll try to come up with the loose change in the zone. Hare has got it. In behind the goaltender. Battle for it right there. Cut off and taken by the Stars. Good forecheck that time by Zhu. And it's still in the zone. Knocked down by Pisher, and Zhu has got it. She moves in, fires a shot, it just went wide. She looked like she was going to go right, cut left, and nearly beat Andrew, the goaltender, on the near side, on the short side. And it's got to be lifted off the backhand by Western Wisconsin all the way down, and that'll draw the icing right there. So Zhu with a great opportunity. She can really, create offense in the zone.
It's like there's a yo-yo. Like the puck is a yo-yo on her stick blade, and it's just crazy how she can just control that puck and manipulate the plays. But Evelyn Pisher did a great job holding the zone, and then Allison just made a really smart hockey IQ play there.
6:52 left to go here in the first. 5-5. The shots were scoreless with the number 3 team in the state.
Ooh.
And on the forecheck, CFM had it for a moment. Now Western Wisconsin on the break. Here is Ashley Jensen. Threw it a little too deep, and she couldn't catch up to it, so another icing call here. They do have speed, don't they?
They do. They really do. They are a quick team, and we played them that first time. I think our younger players were not expecting that.
A little eye-opening experience for them.
Yes.
So the puck will be dropped back in the Western zone here, and Avery Lindstrom trying to win it against a much taller Taylor Larson. This one pushed into the corner, and Sabres trying to get a forecheck going, but the breakout for the Stars off the stick of Ashley Jensen, and it's going to be taken there by Riley Biskin. Biskin battling along the back wall here. The puck came loose, and here come the Sabres. They'll throw it back out to neutral ice, right onto the tape of Lauren Quiddick. She'll look it over, throw one in the left wing corner, and Biskin's got it right now. Bangs it off the wall to her defensive partner. Still inside the zone, thrown in from the point by Western Wisconsin. And here come the Sabres with 5:55 left to go. here in the first period. Shots 5 apiece, and the Sabres are in the zone, and here is Lindy. Turns, fires a shot, and it came off the shin guards of the Stars defenseman. Still inside the zone. She'll find it on the half wall. Can she create here? It is the Sabres trying to work it deep in the zone. Starting to change up some players. Evelyn Pischer back out there with some fresh legs, and it's loose out at neutral for Brooke Brobold. She tried to turn and muscle it ahead, couldn't do it. And the Stars have it inside our zone with 5:19 left to go. Wrapped around the boards, still inside. In front of Aubrey Dowd. It's going to be taken there by Kinsley Cody. She'll hand off to London Byer into the zone, but an offsides call right here with 5:07 left to go in this period. Well, when you need a boundary surveyed or residential or commercial property, think Heath Loken and Associates LLC, professional land surveying. Get it done right. Call owner Jason Heath at Heath Loken, 715-720-4000. Back to action. Here is Western Wisconsin. It is Miley Weeks with a shot. Ricocheted off a CFM player, and they tried to throw one at between the circles there, and fanning on it was Izzy Johnson. Pardon me, that was Sophia Johnson. And the puck slides back in the Star zone. They throw it out all the way down the ice, past the stick of Taylor Geisler.
Oh, no.
And here is Izzy Johnson. Turns, fires a shot, the save made by Dowd as she was by herself. Got it back of Cody and had a turn at Dowd by herself. But here comes Riley Biskin, who's been pretty quiet scoring this year. She came in between the circles and took a shot. That one broken up before it got to Andert, and the puck deflects into the right wing corner, and now it comes out of the zone, and it's going to be picked up by Zhu. She dances into the offensive zone. Her shot blocked out in front, but she still has control of it. Turns, fires one in front of Andert, and right there was Olivia Hare, but she couldn't control it. And it's still inside the zone and finally banked off the wall by Western Wisconsin with 3:50 left to go. And it's going to be taken by Riley Biskin. Big senior defenseman turns, fires one ahead, and comes right back to her as it was turned over. And Biskin's got it just inside her own zone. Tries to headman a pass for Olivia Hare, but she didn't know it was coming. And there's an icing call with 3:33 up on the scoreboard, 3:33 left to go, and a scoreless first period.
And it's hard to catch a pass when your stick's in the air.
Yeah, that's true,
you got to give a target. It's like might hockey. Give him a target.
Yeah, right. Shot 6-5 in favor of the Stars, but it's been a pretty competitive game so far.
Very competitive, yep.
Face off in the Sabres zone, and the home team's got it right now. Here is London Byer, carried it to the center stripe, but then lost it right there, and Byer gets it right back again. Tries to throw it up from the skate to the blade, but that didn't work, and it's loose out at neutral ice and slides back into the Star zone. Cut off there by Evelyn Pischer for a moment, but she couldn't control, and in transition is Izzy Johnson. Johnson with a centering pass right now, looking for Chloe Juleson. She couldn't handle it, and it slides off her stick into the left wing corner as we go under the 3-minute mark left to go in the first period. Here is Taylor Johnson on the forecheck for the Stars. A shot on net, fought off there by Dowd. Another shot of the big rebound, and Aubrey was up for that one. She's faced 7 shots, hasn't let any in yet. And here is Kinsley Cody, carried it into the zone, and nice keep for a moment there by Lindstrom, and they still have the zone here, and now it slides out from Western Wisconsin. Good effort by number 2 to keep it in the zone for a moment. 2:22 left to go. Here is Zhu to Avery, and the shot just rifled wide. Bounces hard off the inboards. Here is Zhu again as they're starting to buzz the net, and the puck loose in between the circles and fired all the way down by the Stars. They're going to call off or wave off the icing for whatever reason. At 2 minutes left to go, the Sabres have to dig deep and get back in their own zone. Now they work it to neutral. Here is Lindy. Lindy battling right along the fence on the near side, and it's going to be picked up by Geisler. Taylor just into the zone and coughed it up, and it will slide into the right wing corner for the Stars defense. Here they come. It's 1:35 left to go. Good forecheck there, and it's poked off the stick of the Stars, and Anna Olinsky's got it right now. This one, a head-manning pass, is into the zone. Trying to track it down is Izzy Johnson. Johnson ran hard into the boards behind Aubrey Dowd as she put the afterburners on right there with 1:15 left to go. She pops back up, but was on the wall for a little bit, trying to get her senses back here. And this is an icing call against the Sabres, so it's been pretty wild action here the last minute or two.
Yeah, play of the game so far. Riley Bixton with that back check and just taking it off of her blade. Excellent. I mean, that is just all effort, just pure grit from Riley.
That is a senior move right there.
Yeah, I was surprised our goaltender didn't step up and just go after that puck. But, obviously she can, gauge how fast that skater's coming, and Riley came in and saved the day.
1:05 left. They've had a couple of times with Izzy Johnson on those long passes where she's gotten behind the D.
Yeah, she's got a lot of speed,
too. She does.
Yep. Yeah. And, Aubrey had that great pad save on her as well earlier. So
she was a first-team All-BRC player last year. 1:05 left to go here in the first period. Shot 7-5, no score. Stars leading the shot department, but that's it. So this one pulled back for Kinsley Cody in her own zone. Here's the break for the Sabres. Just chipped off the stick of Avery Lindstrom. And now this is loose out at neutral ice as it's brought into the Sabres zone with 45 seconds left to go. Time ticking down here in the first. Shot on net. Dowd went out to her post. I don't know if it would have gone in, but she got a piece of it, turned it in the left wing corner. And the Sabres will lob this one into the right wing side of the Western Wisconsin D zone as we tick it down to 25 seconds left to go. And the breakout for the Stars. Pass intended for Ashley Jensen. She couldn't control. Icing's going to be waved off. Puck loose, and we got a penalty coming up against Western Wisconsin as soon as we touch up with 9.2 seconds left to go. A cross check is going to be the call. So the first power play will go to the Sabres here tonight.
Yeah, Kinsley Cody, won the race to the puck, and then she's not a player that goes down easily. She's strong on her skates, and, clearly the body check or the cross check there happened, and great power play opportunity. Not a lot of time left in this period, but certainly great opportunity start of the second if we're not able to capitalize right now. Power
play at 12% for the Sabres here at 83.7 on the kill.
A lot of room to improve.
Yeah, I would say that. Here is Biscuit with a shot on net. Oh, a rebound try. And it nearly went in from Zhu. Oh,
and Olivia
boy,
Hare with the rebound opportunity. Just, she out-muscled the defense out there. It's nice to see her not just get pushed around.
Hare on the right wing here on this line.
Here we go.
And a quick shot right off the draw by Lindstrom. And that one got to the goaltender. So all of a sudden we piled up 3 shots on their tender here in the closing 9
excellent
seconds
play
of the
by Avery.
period.
Off the face-off, just tapping it forward, going around, getting that shot. And, it was a great opportunity for Olivia DeBerry. It just missed that rebound. But, we've had a lot of just missed opportunities where I wouldn't say the Western Wisconsin Stars have had that. So we've definitely, while our shots aren't as significantly higher than the other team, we've had way more opportunities.
I think so. Better quality shots, except for a couple of from Johnson down here, Izzy Johnson. Otherwise,
we've missed the net too much.
We have.
That has been the difference. I think if we had hit the net a few of those times, we definitely would have gotten at least one past their goaltender, which is a great tendy, but no one's perfect.
No, that's right.
So, and we have some lethal shooters on our team.
Right, and I think that initial shots, if you can get something on the goaltender, see if you can get a rebound, and turn that one in, because those are
juicy.
tough.
There's some juicy rebounds.
Juicy rebounds.
But we've got to hit the net, and I just Allison and Avery alone, I think they've missed the net a few times, and so those are the players that we've got to hit the net. And I know that they might just be missing it wide, and if they missed it the other way, it would be right into the stomach. But it's just hard to see.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true. So again, shots are 8-7 in favor of the Sabres going in, and we have most of that power play to open up the second period.
Absolutely. Great opportunity, really for the Sabres to come out and get a nice goal, take a lead in the game. The momentum is definitely on our side.
Yeah, we just burned, I think, 9.2 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, 9.2 exactly, yep.
So we got minute 50 of a power play, and we'll have fresh legs coming out here in the second period.
Yeah, and I would say that the Sabres are looking really energized. I can't say that the Western Wisconsin Stars, either we have improved that much or they are not playing the same game that they played in December.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Could be a combination of both.
It could be, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, so no score after one period here with the third-ranked team in the state of Wisconsin. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose quality propane and fuels for your home or business. Quality propane and fuels.com. It's staff appreciation night tonight, so the players had a chance to pick their favorite teacher, the teacher that made the biggest impact in their life at school. And so they're out there right now with their teachers, and that's always fun.
It is. It's nice that they let the JV players do that as well. Typically, you only see the varsity, but it's nice that the Sabres are allowing both in Menomonie and here in Chippewa that they are able to pick, the JV players. I think that's awesome. Really making them a part of the program. It's great to see.
Yeah. So your daughter will be out there.
Yeah, she will.
She picked an English teacher.
She did, yes. She just loves her English teacher. She loved English class as a freshman, and she just said that she's just been a really great supportive teacher.
Super.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll let them do that, take the picks out there, and be recognized by the crowd here tonight on Staff Appreciation, Teacher Appreciation Night here at the Chippewa Ice Arena. No score after one. This is Sabres Hockey on WOGO Radio and our YouTube channel. We'll be back.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
If you've been thinking about a new truck, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls is making it easy to say yes. Right now, the 2025 F-150 XLT with the 2.7-liter EcoBoost comes with $5,250 in cash back. Or get $3,250 in cash back plus 2.9% for 60 months on approved credit. And the best part, these savings run through month end, so it's a great time to stop in, take a drive, and find a truck that fits your life. Toyson Ford, the Valley's best choice.
Hey, Dad, is that the Big Dipper?
No, son. That's a satellite, and the reason we don't have internet when it rains.
Tired of your inconsistent internet interrupting the things you need to do on a daily basis? Contact 24/7 in West Wisconsin Telecom to visit your home and discuss fiber optic reliability, speed, and signal strength. Fiber beats satellite and 5G every time. Keep stargazing in the heavens and start relying on fiber internet below the ground. Contact our local experts at WWT.net today at 231-2000.
Add value and beauty to your home with Post Glass and Mirror. Ensure every day starts better with a gorgeous custom shower door. Did you know that adding mirrors to a room can make it feel 2 times bigger? Post Glass and Mirror has many styles and shapes of mirrors to choose from. And does condensation gathering inside your windows make them look like they're crying? Don't end up shedding tears yourself over high energy bills. Call Post Glass and Mirror today. Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Free estimates start today at postglassandmirror.com.
Is your shopping a bit boring?
Paper or plastic?
Then come to Bargain City Superstore in Chippewa Falls, Rice Lake, and Eau Claire. Bargain City's ever-changing inventory means you never know just what you'll find or how big your savings could be. Name brand apparel, home goods, furniture, the brands you know and love at a fraction of retail price. Bargain City Superstore in Chippewa Falls, Rice Lake, and Eau Claire. Your shopping adventure awaits.
What do you get with a boiler repair diagnostic from Worsgala Plumbing and Heating? First, you'll find our service is second to none with clean, professional, and friendly boiler service and installations. Maybe it's cracking noises, foul odors, no hot water, or the boiler is on but not heating. Worsgala will diagnose the problem and give you all the best options for a smooth heating season. Call 1-800-307-9000 or go to worsgala.com.
It's time for change. Experience better banking and put your financial goals in motion with Royal Credit Union. It's time to get more from your checking account, upgrade your vehicle, or finally build your dream home. Royal offers the financial solutions you need and the advice you can trust to plan for what's next. Better banking is one change away. It's time to switch to Royal Credit Union. Get started at rcu.org/time. Insured by NCUA. Loan subject to credit approval. Equal housing opportunity.
Sabers and Stars here tonight. No score after one of this BRC clash. And a long line of students and their favorite teachers here on the ice. It's kind of interesting to see how gingerly the teachers shuffle out on the ice. They're not, and the players, dragging them out there, and the teachers just very carefully walking out on that ice here.
They're lucky it's not fresh ice.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, gives them a little bit of traction.
See a few of them on their backsides here if that happened.
Oh, gosh, wouldn't that be terrible? Yes.
It's only funny if it's a referee, right?
Yeah, it's very true.
So we got a good line of teachers out here today and their students for Teacher Appreciation Night, and I think all of them have been introduced.
Yeah.
Your daughter at the end?
Yep, I had to look at that just to watch her first time, as a freshman on the team.
Great. There she is, looking up at Mom. Terrific. Well, that's great. So appreciate the teachers very much. So basically we have a no-score game, good chances for both teams, and the Sabers are hanging right with the number 3 team in the state.
Yeah. I think we've made the job a little bit more challenging for the Western Wisconsin Stars. They might not have been expecting that. And, if we start hitting that net, I think we're going to see some pucks go in. And, Aubrey, she's standing really tall back there. She made a really great pad save on, I think, Izzy. And, she's done great.
Yeah, she is.
And the D have really helped her out as well. I would say that the D have really stepped up and cleared the puck and, taken away some of those opportunities that they had last time we played them.
Yeah, I'm sure I didn't see that game. I was over at Somerset. We were back here in Chippewa, but it sounds like this is a whole different.
It's a totally different game, 100%. Yeah, and it's really fun to watch the Sabers compete at a higher level right now. It's having coached a lot of these girls when they're younger too, it's really fun watching them just turn it up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Western Wisconsin last year in the postseason beat West Salem 3-0. Then they played the Eau Claire Area Stars against the Stars, and they went into 5 overtimes before they lost to a team that went to state, ECA.
Yeah, ECA.
4-3, 5 overtimes.
It doesn't surprise me. Both teams have phenomenal goaltending, I remember watching that. I think it was on Live Barn, and I think Peyton had a shot that was a rebound and someone was able to bury it. I can't remember who it was, but Peyton Kelleshaw had the original shot, I believe. And then she had the overtime winner against Hudson for the Stars, and she was just a freshman. So such a Cinderella story for them to make it last year, and they have solid goaltending, and that's a huge.
Yeah. Well, we'll see them here in a few weeks on the radio and our video chat. By the way, the year before, 25, Western Wisconsin beat Hudson in 4 overtimes in the sectional.
Gosh. Wow. And
5 last year, 4 the year before.
They're probably like, this year, let's just win.
Yeah, let's do it in conventional manner.
Sabers are going to come in and take that opportunity from them, I think.
Update for the boys' side, the Cards boys hockey team playing over in Richmond tonight. They lead at 1-0 after 1 over there, and tough news for them. Matt Fournette got hurt against Menomonie.
Injured his shoulder. I don't know the official diagnosis, but I saw him loading up on the bus today with one arm and a sling, it looked like.
And taken off, I think, on a board.
Yeah.
The board, whatever they call that thing, off the ice. So we wish him the best and hope he can get back.
Leading scorer, I believe, on the team. And, just creates a lot of things out on the ice just because of his speed and tenacity. And, that's what the Cards need more of, is that quick speed and that hard working that he has.
Yeah. So we'll see them Thursday night. You're going to be following your daughter over at Medford. She's going to make the start against Medford. So good luck to Cammie over in Medford. And Carter Jager, who is back at our WOGO studios tonight, is going to join me on color and probably do a little play-by-play, too, as we groom him for the future. And,
are you retiring at some
no,
point?
not yet, but I'm an old man, I could keel over any time, so you better be prepared.
So. Yeah.
But anyway, he'll be up here with me on Thursday night for Chi High Memorial, and uncharacteristically, the Cards and Abes, both have struggled this year.
Yes.
Memorial 5-10 this season, and they've lost 9 of their last 10. The Cards have lost 4 straight, 6 of their last 7, so...
Yeah.
Somebody's got to win this one.
Someone's going to get in the winning column again. And, the Cards lost to Menomonie on Thursday night, and then Friday night, North lost to Menomonie, and Memorial had lost to North.
Yep.
So, it's just, kind of this, whoever shows up. Hudson's kind of out in their own little league, with Nina and Spash and Wausau West. But other than that, the
rest of the BRC's up for grabs.
It is. Whoever's going to get second.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yep.
Okay. All right, we'll take a break and be back with more of our first intermission broadcast here tonight, as they had the teacher appreciation presentation here. So they're just doing the ice, and in a few minutes we'll be ready for the second period. No score. It's the Stars of Western Wisconsin on the road here against the Sabers, and we will continue in just a moment. This is Sabers Hockey, WOGO, and our YouTube channel.
Want to reach more local customers? Advertise on WOGO Sports.
To the basket off the
Other
back. 2 more for Bob Hayden, and the Cardinal up by 1.
River Falls zone.
And a quick shot. Oh, it goes in.
Jackson
Williams.
Long feed to Riley Christensen. Kick out Kelsey Bremnes. Corner 3 for Kelsey.
Oh, my goodness, he got it.
Advertise in WOGO's broadcasts of local high school sports. Call us anytime or click on advertising at WOGO.com.
Great players may get headlines, but it takes teamwork to win championships. And when it comes to your family's dental health, Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin have created a championship team at Wynn Family Dentistry. Wynn Family Dentistry is proud to be a part of our Chippewa Falls community and wishes all our Chi High and McDonald student athletes a safe and successful season. Go Cards and go Max from Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin at Wynn Family Dentistry in Chippewa Falls.
Hi, I'm Holly Bovey from Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. My husband and I are lifelong residents of Chippewa Falls, and as Chi High alumni, we are proud to support all Chippewa Falls athletics and activities. Chippewa Falls really is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. I've been helping people buy and sell houses in Chippewa Falls for over 25 years. If you are ready to make a move, call or text me at 715-577-HOME. You can also find me on Facebook or at hollybovey.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Mauer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
At Northwestern Bank, everything we do comes back to our mission, building stronger communities where people matter. This is Tracy Smiskey, Market President at Northwestern Bank. Every day we provide all the great services and conveniences of modern banking, but know that it's our relationships with people that matter most. Because at Northwestern Bank, we believe that every person is valuable, and that's what makes our communities strong. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Greg and Connie up here in the booth. And our video producer tonight's Gavin Bovey. On audio is Carter Jager. And want to say a howdy, a couple of time zones away, to Grandma and Grandpa Biskin, Vacaville, California. Come on, Riley, get a goal for them here tonight, huh?
Absolutely. She is due, and she has hit so many posts this season. I just feel bad for her.
She's due, yeah. That's for
she's
sure.
such
Just 5 points. That's so un-Riley of her.
Yes, she has such a laser of a shot.
She does.
And, yeah, she's going to get one very soon.
So they are they had the Riley Biskin West Coast fan club.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It's quite
Which
fancy.
is growing all the time.
Yeah.
So thanks for the comments. Appreciate that, Biskin grandparents out in Vacaville, California, very much. And if you can comment wherever you're tuned in, we'd love to hear from you on our YouTube channel, and good way to follow the action here. Stelter Incorporated works every day to bring you the absolute highest quality and longest lasting concrete with a fleet of dump trucks and drivers at your service. 3 generations of turning dreams into reality, and always proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com, one of our CFM hockey sponsors here tonight. Again, boys hockey on Thursday night, day after tomorrow. It's the Cards and the Abes. That series has gone back a few decades here.
Yes.
Over 100 games between the two teams and some doozies, and we'll see the guys in purple again here on Thursday night. Our Cardinal Countdown pregame show at 6:40, drop of the puck at 7 here at the Chippewa Ice Arena. By the way, we've mentioned 3 of the top 5 girls teams are from this BRC conference. Western Wisconsin comes in at number 3. Here's the boys' rankings. Number 1 is Spash. Out of the boys, Stevens Point, then Wausau West and Hudson, all in Section 1 in the postseason. Thanks a lot.
Yes.
Then Neenah, we saw them.
Yes.
One of the first
with the massive
games.
co-op.
Yep. And Madison Edgewood, I think they're coming to town later this season. And Notre Dame, the Tritons, round out the top 6 in D1 and D2. It's Northland Pines, Waunakee, McFarland, Baldwin Woodville, the team that Chi-Hi beat earlier this year. They're number 4. Amory and Fond du Lac, a team that Chi-Hi played in the holiday tournament over in Ashwaubenon. That rounds out the top 6 in Division 2.
Yeah, and Amory's playing Baldwin right now. I heard Amory is winning.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're about a minute and a half or so from drop of the puck, so we'll take a 90-second break and get you ready for the second period. No score. It's the Sabres hosting the Stars tonight. This is Sabres Hockey on WOGO Radio and our YouTube channel.
At the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, your wellness journey starts today. With no joiner's fee, no contracts, and no long-term commitments. The only commitment we ask for is the one you make to yourself. Whether you're hitting the gym, taking a swim, or finding your community in a class, the Y is here to support your goals your way. Join today at ymca-cv.org. That's ymca-cv.org, because your best self starts here.
Location. It's very important. But what happens when you can't get to the glass repair shop to fix your windshield? Call White City Glass. They'll come to you. It doesn't matter if you're in Abbotsford, Arcadia, Rice Lake, or Hudson, or any place in between. They've installed thousands of windshields in thousands of places for 50 years. They know what they're doing. It's your car. It's your choice. Tell your insurance company you insist on White City Glass.
White City Glass.
If you've been thinking about a new truck, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls is making it easy to say yes. Right now, the 2025 F-150 XLT with the 2.7-liter EcoBoost comes with $5,250 in cash back. Or get $3,250 in cash back plus 2.9% for 60 months on approved credit. And the best part, these savings run through month end, so it's a great time to stop in, take a drive, and find a truck that fits your life. Toyson Ford, the Valley's best choice.
Well, the teams are coming out of the locker room. Aubrey Dowd will head to the north end of the barn to rough up the paint, and Sierra Andert will be on the opposite side of this rink. The Western Wisconsin goaltender. No score, minute 50, counting of a power play right out of the gate here for the Sabers.
Yeah, excellent opportunity. Hopefully they can keep carrying on that momentum that they've had from the first period, get the shots on net, and bury one. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be terrific. So the Sabres will start their power play unit out here, which includes Avery Lindstrom and Libby Wench on this unit, along with Kinsley Cody, and of course Allison Jew. And here comes Riley Biskin. Let's see if we can bury one in behind Sierra Andert, the co-player of the year in the BRC. There's the center ice face-off. Biskin's
got it.
open
Ice. Let's go.
Lots of open ice. Here we go. Kinsley Cody tried to hit the tape of Avery Lindstrom. They didn't connect, and the puck falls loose inside the zone, and it's going to be steered back out by Western Wisconsin. Don't want to give up a shorty for sure as the puck slides in behind Aubrey Dowd. Number 2 is there first, Avery Lindstrom. She'll backpedal and hand off on the near side, and it is Allison Jew who's got it. Lost it for a moment, recollects, and Jew's got it. Skates about 6 feet in. Top of the circle, left wing side. Goes over on the right side for a shot from Kinsley Cody. Right on. Save made by Andert, and this is going to be cleared by Western Wisconsin. 1 minute left to go in the power play here as we tick in the first seconds of this second period. No score. Here is Riley Biskin. Biskin fell down at neutral and gets back up again, and she's in the zone, so she can't touch it. Now it slides free and pushed ahead by Libby Wench into the right wing corner. But they've got to collect, and they've got to set something up here. Goes to the point, and it got over the skate of Kinsley Cody, and she quickly backtracks to get it. Biskin's got it on the near side, but not looking too good here out of the gate on this power play.
No, a little bit of lackadaisical, some plays, and just not going hard on that forecheck. It's just, they're not going to give the puck to you. You got to take it.
20 seconds is all we have left now in the power play as the puck slides in behind Aubrey Dowd. And the Sabres trying to march up the ice one final time, but they cough it up and loose out at neutral with 7 seconds left to go. A battle there, and it doesn't look like they're going to get anything on the power play. Allison Jew has it, but time ticking down, and that'll do it for the power play. So we're back to 5-on-5, and they release a player. Here is Ashley Jensen. Jensen all alone! Coughed it up. She lost the puck as she came in. She wanted a toe drag, and she lost the rock. And that maybe prevented a goal right there because Dowd was a little bit out of her net there, a little bit fooled by Ashley Jensen. They had a breakaway chance, and the Sabres just didn't get back in time here as she got out of the gate on that close change to her own bench. Here's a shot on that, was going wide, but Dowd snags it out of the air and hangs on.
She had some tired players out there. Great to get that whistle.
So they didn't recognize the player. I mean, it's a short bench, short skate for them coming out of the bench. And they released that player, and boy,
and she
was all by herself.
Yes, and got that pass, and, they got lucky that she lost control of the puck because Dowd was beat.
Face off in the Sabres D zone, and it rolls all the way down on its edge, back in the Star zone. Quiddick has it for the Stars, and she'll work it up on the wing on the far side. And Izzy Johnson's just going to skate it back and look for some open ice here. 14-10 left to go in this second period as it is pumped into the zone again by CFM, and now it pops back out. Here is Biskin with that hard shot from neutral ice. Lifted a wrister that went off the window behind the goaltender and pops right back out at neutral ice. And here is Izzy Johnson. She is all over the ice, took a feed, but couldn't control. And countering is Riley Biskin, but an offsides call. I think Pisher is just a foot inside the zone here. Shots are 8-8.
Calling tight blue, apparently.
Yep. 13:41 left to go in this second period. Look for the Mauer Sperry Insurance highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. Follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Brought to you by Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Sabres will roll it back in their own zone. Trying to work a breakout here. And it's loose along the yellow stripe inside the zone, and finally it's going to be nudged across the line, and a battle for it out at neutral. But here comes Ashley Jensen. Had that breakaway chance a moment ago. She got to the top of the circle, and then it crashed on her and it's loose back to the Western Wisconsin zone. Banked off the wall on the near side. Jensen again, just inside the zone, had it stripped, and Avery Lindstrom trying to race to get it out at the center ice stripe, and here's a backhand play by Libby Wench, but didn't connect with any CFM player. Had a chance. Zhu and Lindstrom were right there if they could have found it. It's loose inside the Stars zone. 12:43 left to go. 2-on-1 developing for the Stars. Here's a shot taken. Dowd will swallow that one up on the far post and hang on to it. She climbed out about 6 feet from her own goal mouth and swallowed up, and that will end that drive.
Yeah, Kinsley Cody had
Wisconsin.
A good back check there and covered the girl that was, all alone on that 2-on-1. And
so just the shooter and the goaltender there.
Yep, just eliminated that. Yep.
On the boards on the far side, finally muscled out by CFM. Headmanning pass for Brovold just beyond her, but on the back side was Taylor Geisler, and it was stripped off her stick by Meadow Johnson. And then she tried to dangle down the slot. That didn't work, and it's loose in behind Aubrey Dowd. Scrum behind the goaltender, senior goaltender for CFM. On the fence on the far side, and it's going to be peeled off. Lead pass right there for Brooke Brobo. She pushes it ahead for the goaltender, and Andert mishandled that. It was loose for a moment. Boy, if she could have gotten to it in time, it would have been the first goal of the game. 11:49 left to go. Loose out in the center circle and pushed in by Western Wisconsin. Is going to be picked up by Biskin. She likes to go coast to coast. Pushes it ahead, tried to track it down as it got beyond her. And Annika Olinsky got there to sweep it out of harm's way here for Western Wisconsin. 11:29 left to go. Poked back in by the Sabers into the left wing corner. Shots 9 apiece here. Long lead pass, and here comes Izzy Johnson again. Johnson moves in. Oh, she dangled, went from left to right, and dropped it on the right side under Dowd's glove, and it's 1-0 Western Wisconsin.
I don't know why the Western Wisconsin player went head first into Dowd after the goal, but
well, it's the first goal of the night here.
Yeah.
Izzy Johnson's been mentioned more than once here. And the assist is going to go to Annika Olinsky. And time of that goal is 5:45 of this second period. And the tie is broken.
Well, the Sabres have an opportunity here. You know, the worst shift is one right after a goal. You know, you're still celebrating that goal. It'd be good for the Sabres here to capitalize on that opportunity. I'm not quite sure what the delay is here. I think the coaches wanted a penalty. Taylor Geisler gave a little extra love tap to the girl that fell right into her goalie after the goal. And, you know, she's being a good defenseman, protecting her net.
Absolutely.
I'm not quite sure how that ended up happening, you know, falling into the goalie.
Johnson picks up her 9th of the year. Annika. Yep. And that's her, Izzy Johnson's 9th goal of the season, second leading scorer on the team, 13th point. And the assist going to Annika Olinsky. And 11:15 left to go, time in this period. Goal at 5:45 of the period, and the Stars have the 1-0 lead. Let's see how the Sabres can come back here. See what they've got. If they can dig deep here. This is Libby Wench. Wench muscled it into the right wing corner, fought for it, got in the right wing elbow here, and loose inside the attacking zone for the Sabres. Finally squirts loose out at neutral ice, and here is Lindstrom. Lindy down the high slot, moves off to her left, tried a shot that ricocheted off a Stars player. Top of the circle on the far side. Ellie Ash trying to get to it, and a 2-on-1 now.
Offsides.
The breakout. Oh, yeah, they missed the offsides. Here's a shot, and broken up by Aubrey Dowd. Got that right leg, right pad out there, and stopped the shot. Maybe a game-saving save for Aubrey Dowd. Here is Kinsley Cody. Sailed in behind the goaltender, Sierra Andert, and the puck loose out at neutral ice, and that's picked up by Chloe Juleson. She lost it as she came in, and it's comes loose in the right wing corner.
Evelyn.
Out to neutral ice. Evelyn Pischer's got it. Pinched up against the wall on the far side. Nice job right there. Moves across. Shot. She kind of fell down. Evelyn Pischer did as she took the shot awkwardly. And it comes back out to neutral ice right now. See if the Sabres can turn it back in again. This is going to come back for Ellie Ash. Stops the rush as Western Wisconsin had the odd man rush coming in. And moving across the line is Charlotte Ray. Dangled for a moment. And then it was stripped off her stick and loose in behind Dowd in the CFM zone. 9:28 left to go in this period. Still inside the zone, back to the point. Shot taken, that went wide. Drifted into the left wing corner. Here's Allison Zhu and Evelyn Pischer. The backhand forward pass now for Zhu. Zhu 1-on-2, comes in, fires a shot right on the ice, and battling was Andert to make that save on a very tough shot as the puck slides across the blue stripe and out to neutral ice. And going to be scooped up by Ashley Jensen. Jensen trying to hand off to her teammate. Coughs it up, and here comes Avery Lindstrom. Lindstrom with the fast skates moves in. Off to her left. Centering pass. Looking for Libby Wench. She was coming down between the circles, and the puck slides away and back out. We got a 3-on-1 developing for Western Wisconsin. Here's a pass, and it goes in. They made the same move as the first goal, and they beat Dowd on the near side as they fake left, dropped it in on the right side, and it's 2-0 Western Wisconsin.
I mean, that is a near impossible situation, and that's when the forwards are getting too deep in the offensive zone. They got to get back checking. They got to pick up players, help out.
Izzy Johnson again.
Yeah.
Here in the second. Back-to-back goals for number 14. 8:28, time of the goal.
Sabres really need to get one on the board right now. You know, being down 2-0 to this team, they're picking up speed. They didn't come out hard, the Western Wisconsin Stars, and the Sabres have got to capitalize. They need to get those points on the board.
Well, you can see that Stars have a little more juice here.
They definitely do.
They must have had the intermission talking to from head coach Chris Lepper.
Turned on the fire burners for sure.
Did. They sure did. Now they lead it 2-0. And what has burned CFM here tonight is letting players get behind them in the odd man rushes here.
Absolutely.
That's how they've scored.
Yep, just not getting back to help out and make it an even man rush.
Here's Zhu. She
seriously
coughed it up at the blue line. She just couldn't find the puck, couldn't find the handle. Lindstrom was in already, anticipating that she'd carry it over the stripe, and that's an offsides call. So the wheels have not totally come off for the Sabres right now, but they could sure use the next goal here.
These offsides are killing us.
Yeah, they are. 8:06 left to go, second period. 2-0 Western Wisconsin lead. They scored about 3 minutes apiece, 3 minutes between the goals here, and both by Izzy Johnson. As the puck just is carried across the blue line, and a battle right there, battle royale between the Stars and London Bayer. And now it comes back in the Sabres zone. Trying to track it down in the right wing corner. Sabres work it up the ice, and let's see if icing's going to be whistled here, and it will be against the Sabres. 7:35 left to go. They got to find the energy here, trailing 2-0.
They really do. They got to find that spark right now to get a shot past their goaltender. Their shots are even 11-11. Hopefully Dowd knows now that when they make that move not to go down and just, cut across the crease.
Yeah, they've used the same move twice here, Izzy Johnson, and it's worked both times.
Yeah.
7:29 left to go. We're back to action. Puck in the Sabres zone. This one rifled in back of the net. And it's going to be taken there by Riley Biskin. Biskin looking up the ice, trying to hit a teammate here on the half wall and the breakout. And they get it through neutral. Let's see if it's going to be deep enough for icing. No, it's going to be flagged down by the Stars, so they'll start their own breakout. 7 minutes exactly left to go here in the second. Pumped in by Evelyn Pischer in the right wing corner. This is going to float from right to left here. Sabres lead it in shots 12-11, but they trail it 2-0 on the scoreboard here. And here is Izzy Johnson again. And Izzy fires a wrist shot, hard wrist shot. Save made by Dowd. Puck drops into the right wing corner behind the Sabres senior goaltender. In the corner now. Sabers trying to work it out.
Call Taylor on that. No, they're not.
No, we've got a delayed call here, and it's going to be on Western Wisconsin. So as soon as they touch it up, they will right now. And there's the call, and this is going to go against the Stars. So the Sabres will have their second power play of the night. A trip call here.
Good. At the same time, he put his hands up. Taylor gave a little extra shove in front of our net, and I thought, oh, come on.
Everything's going their way here. But no, we got the power play. We've got to do something with it here.
Yes, we do. You know, statistically, we are not in our favor to have something happen. But I love that the face-off is in their zone so that we can hopefully win the face-off. Avery almost always wins them, knock on wood. And we can get some shots.
Lindstrom out there right now. Maybe she'll pull it back for Kinsley Cody. Now she'll work it to the near point. That was Zhu who stepped back to get it. And the Sabres have it. They work it to Cody on the far side. They go cross ice now for Lindstrom. Riley Biskin at the near point. Cody at the other side. And Biskin is going to fire a wrist shot. That got to the goaltender. Andert worked that one off to the wall on the far side. It's going to be taken now by the Sabres. They went cross ice from Zhu to Biskin. Lost it for a moment. Zhu comes in, top of the circle, down to the hash marks, fired a shot into the mid of Andert. She'll hang on with 1:28 left to go. And the face-off in the attacking zone for the Sabres, and I think they'll keep the same players out there. Give them a little rest here. 5:48 left to go here in this period. Shots 13-11. The home team leading in that department, but trailing 2-0. And Lindy is kicked from the face-off dot, so Zhu will take it. Pushes this one left wing corner. And Sabres have it. Now they'll work the power play to Biscuit, to Lindstrom. Biskin top of the right wing wheel, and a shot knocked down in front. There's a return shot off the big rebound. And Zhu has got it at the side of the wheel on the far side. Oh, a nice pass down low for Kinsley Cody.
Beautiful
from Lindstrom.
play.
And that would have had the goaltender beat, but we just couldn't get a shot manufactured there. And 53 left to go in the power play as the Stars pin the puck up for a few seconds in our own zone. Here is Biscuit nearly out of gas on this shift. She'll work it to Zhu. Zhu over on the near wing for Libby Winch. And she'll careen that one into the left wing corner. 34 seconds left to go. This power play unit's been out there the whole time. And Cody has got it in the center circle. Kinsley pushes it ahead for Allison Zhu. Libby Wench is going to come off on the change here. And in her place is Evelyn Pischer. 14 seconds, all we have left. Here is Lindstrom with a shot, and it came off the shin guards of Kamish and ricocheted into the right wing corner with 6 seconds left to go. Wrapped around the wall. Kinsley Cody getting to the fence, drops this one off. And the teams are 5 apiece here. And Cody's got it. Let's see if she can manufacture. Oh, she fanned on it. And it's going to be picked up by Western Wisconsin. Here is Maddie Bullock with some wheels, wheeling and dealing in the right wing corner. And then Riley Biskin got back. I don't think Biskin's been off for like 5 minutes here in this period. This one banked off the wall, and we got a stoppage of play right here.
I'm not sure. Oh, someone is hurt. Avery Lindstrom.
Oh, my.
She's not getting up.
She is slow to get up.
You know, that Zamboni door is kind of vicious right where she is, so hopefully nothing like that happened.
Hope not either. It was away from the play, so we were looking at the action.
Yeah, she is not moving.
Well, she's getting up now. We're trying to get up. Trainer's coming out here with 3:52 left to go in the second period. Avery attempted to get to her skates and really struggling. Now she is up and is going to get some help from Riley and the trainer.
Hopefully it's just like a muscle ache or something that happened like last year where she just gets a Charlie horse and she's able to get back out there.
She's
smiling.
Yep, she is very carefully skating to the bench, and I don't know. Does it look like a knee or something, or back or what? It's hard to tell as she's coming to the bench.
Yeah.
Boy, you lose number 2, and that's That's really tough.
That is a tough one to overcome, 100%. Well, they're taking Riley off the ice now, so she's getting a little bit of a breather.
3:52 left to go in the period. We will have the face-off to the glove side, or blocker side, I should say, of Aubrey Dowd. And Ellie Ash trying to get to the puck behind her own goaltender. 3:43 and counting left to go here in the period. And a 2-0 lead for the Stars. Both goals scored about 3 minutes apart by Izzy Johnson. She's been all over the ice. And here is Taylor Larson into the zone. Larson stood up for a moment by Ellie Ash. Both players about the same size. And the puck to the corner of the goal mouth and pushed into the right wing elbow here. Back to the point. Here's a shot taken by Gilkerson. And that one broken up as it came in. Sabres countering right now as they push it into the zone with 3:05 left to go here in the second period. Stars up 2-0. 2 second period goals. Break wide pass for Ashley Jensen. Bounced off the wall on the near side. And this one still inside the zone. A scramble for it in the right wing circle. Comes back to Gilkerson at the point. She'll just feather this one into the right wing corner. And Biskin's back out there, and Riley's got it right now. Let's see if she tries to go coast to coast. Skates up the ice. Puts the afterburners on. Into the zone. Tries a shot. Wrist shot goes wide. Andert got out on it, but it was poke-checked out of her glove. And still in the zone. And now it's loose out at neutral ice and a 2-on-1 developing. Here's Ashley Jensen. Jensen stops and throws it through the 5-hole of Dowd. And 3-0 for Western Wisconsin here tonight. The legs got a little wide there for Dowd. And 3-0 Western Wisconsin. 2:18 left to go in the second. And another point for Izzy Johnson. Gilkerson gets a point as well. And the goal scored by Ashley Jensen, the junior, at 14:42 of this second period. And now they've really gotten a 3-0 lead, fairly comfortable lead here as we go to the third. Here is Lindstrom. She's back out there, number 2, after the injury. Here comes Avery. Avery stops, lays one out in front of the net. And Libby Wench was right there, tried to turn around and maybe do a backhand. That broke up a little bit. And the goaltender, Andrew, stops it for the faceoff with 1:59 left to go here in the second period. 3-0 the lead for Western Wisconsin. Here is Allison Shue. She slid that one just wide. Wench was right there. She could have tipped it. And a breakout pass now, 1-on-1. Olinsky's got it. The Sabres got back. That was Kinsley Cody that got back defensively. And here is Lindstrom again. Lindstrom trying to beat one player, beat that player now. Hands off to Shue. Fanned on it as she was coming between the circles. And let the puck go, and it's going to be backhanded into the zone by Chloe Juleson. And she'll spin off on the line change right here with 1:19 left to go. Puck loose in the Sabres zone. Hauled in by the Stars, and they've got it right now. Here is Ashley Patrick. Her shot was broken up, and Dowd will fall on the puck and hang on for the face-off with 1:08 left to go in this second period. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank. 1:08 on the game clock here in the second. Face off in the CFMD zone. Aubrey Dowd's glove side. And a clean win for Western Wisconsin. They got it back to the point. One-timer by Olinsky, and it went in again. Oh, man. 4-0, the lead now for Western Wisconsin on the goal here with 1:01 left to go in the period. It was Ashley Patrick with the goal here in the second. And, boy, this period has just blown up
really
for the
has.
Sabres here.
Yeah, they're giving the points a little bit of time on that one at least. Take a shot and kind of bounce around a little bit. Makes it hard for the goalie to stop that when it changes directions.
15:59, time of that goal here in the second for Ashley Patrick.
Oh, geez.
And another near goal here in the final seconds of this period for Western Wisconsin. Just as I'm writing down stats, they're just all over it. Man, this is a different team that came out here in the second period. They are motivated. They're playing hard. And the Sabres have let this one get away. They're trailing 4-0. Still a lot of time left, but, boy, they've got to really get going here in this early in this period.
Absolutely. They have to score a goal, and they have to do it quickly. If it doesn't happen in the beginning of that third period or now, it's ugly.
Yep. 34.3 seconds left on the game clock here in the second. Shots pretty even at 16-14 for the Stars, but not even on the scoreboard. Sabres trail at 4-0.
Oh, geez.
And that looked like a hand pass to me by Ashley Jensen, but no call right there. Centering pass and a shot taken, and it's ripped out of the air by Dowd off the shot by Taylor Larson.
Nice statement
with
save.
20.2 seconds left to go here in this second period.
Yep.
Well, they did this to us in the first game. They had 2 late first period goals, and this is a late second period goal, and those are kind of crushers here. Win off the draw for Western Wisconsin.
Right off the post.
That one came off the post and out of play. 13.9 seconds left to go. Sabres can't wait to get to the locker room here. Tough second period. I mean, this was close. In fact, I would say
this is a great game.
It was a great game in the first, and the Sabres outplayed the Stars, I think, for a good share of the first period, but not the second.
No.
And it's going to be Evelyn Pischer who carries it across the blue line out to neutral. Pischer throws this one left wing corner as time runs out here. Down to 2 seconds, 1 second. There it is. So a 4-0 lead for Western Wisconsin. 18-14 the shots in their favor too. But this thing is busted loose in the second period. And they're hard to reel back when you get down 4-0.
Yeah, it really is. It's a tough way to come out for the third period being down 4-0 and against a really good, fast team and finding a way to dig deep and, get your team back in the game. And the only way to do that is if they score early.
Yeah, I would say that definitely has to be the goal here, to get something very early in this third period and just give yourself a little bit of hope.
Yeah, and the shots on net haven't been egregiously high by any means. And
18-14 the same so far.
And
shots on
I
goal.
think we've missed a lot of opportunities like we talked about, especially in the first period. I think we've been hitting the net more now in the second period, but just not the same quality of opportunities that we had in that first.
All right, so a 4-zip lead. All 4 goals scored in the second period for the third-ranked Western Wisconsin Stars, and Sabres have a lot of work to do here in the second. Well, your shopping adventure awaits at Bargain City Superstore. New items added every day with amazing deals on furniture and home goods, clothing, and so much more. Name brands at a fraction of retail price. Bargain City Superstore, Eau Claire, Rice Lake, and next to Micon Cinemas in Chippewa Falls. 4-0 our lead for the visiting Western Wisconsin Stars after 2. And we will return this Sabres hockey on WOGO Radio and our WOGO YouTube channel.
Let 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom visit your home for a free security system consultation. Do you have a faucet that freezes every winter or flooding in your basement? Throw down a floor monitor or install a glass break sensor by your back door, which is the most common entry point for vandals. WWIB listeners get a free pan, tilt, and zoom camera valued at $100 with every security system. Everyone wants an affordable security system after a bad experience. Why not call before? Call a 24/7 telecom professional today at 231-2000.
At Post Glass and Mirror, quality comes first. Maybe you need a beautiful storefront window or a show-stopping custom shower door. Post Glass and Mirror can custom cut glass and mirrors and offers quick replacement of fogged or broken windows. And if your windshield takes a hit, they offer free mobile service and can recalibrate the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for all makes and models. Post Glass and Mirror is also hiring auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. For commercial, home, and auto glass, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls.
Is your shopping a bit boring?
Paper or plastic?
Then come to Bargain City's Superstore in Chippewa Falls, Rice Lake, and Eau Claire. Bargain City's ever-changing inventory means you never know just what you'll find or how big your savings could be. Name brand apparel, home goods, furniture, the brands you know and love at a fraction of retail price. Bargain City Superstore in Chippewa Falls, Rice Lake, and Eau Claire. Your shopping adventure awaits.
Here's what customers are saying about Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating.
We've used Wurzgala for plumbing and HVAC for decades. They're the only ones we trust.
Wurzgala did a fabulous job with my plumbing project. Highly recommend.
They do a great job every time, and they're prompt even in the dead of winter.
Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating would love to earn your trust as well. From that leaky faucet to installing a new furnace or an entire bathroom or kitchen remodel. Free estimates. Call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
Want to reach more local customers? Advertise on WOGO Sports.
To the basket off the
Other
back iron. Two more for Mount Hayden, and the Cardinals up by one.
River Falls zone.
And a quick shot. Oh, it goes in.
Jackson
Williams.
Long feed to Riley Christensen. Kick out Kelsey Bremnes. Corner 3 for Kelsey.
Oh, my goodness, she got it.
Advertise in WOGO's broadcasts of local high school sports. Call us anytime or click on advertising at WOGO.com.
Choosing the right banking partner for your business is an important decision. Royal Credit Union supports your business needs now and into the future with flexible checking account options and digital tools to help streamline your business operations. Royal also helps take your business further with treasury management services, including ACH, sweeps, and positive pay. Choose Royal Credit Union for business checking. Get started at rcu.org/Royal Choice. Insured by NCUA.
Great players may get headlines, but it takes teamwork to win championships. And when it comes to your family's dental health, Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin have created a championship team at Wynn Family Dentistry. Wynn Family Dentistry is proud to be a part of our Chippewa Falls community and wishes all our Chi High and McDonald student athletes a safe and successful season. Go Cards and go Max from Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin at Wynn Family Dentistry in Chippewa Falls.
Greg and Connie here with you on our WOGO Sports broadcast of CFM Hockey. Our audio producers, Gavin Bovey, Carter Jager, back at our communications center. Our audio producer here tonight. A 4-0 lead. This game just kind of got out of hand in the second period.
What had changed from that first period where it was 0-0, I would say the Sabres had a few more scoring chances. Unfortunately, they weren't able to capitalize on that, and then the game just got away from them. The first two goals were great moves by Izzy Johnson, isn't it?
Yeah, she's a good player.
She's a great player, and both times Aubrey bit. I don't blame her. She looked like she was shooting, and and then things just got a little ugly.
Yeah, so 14, Izzy Johnson for them. Couple of goals about 3 minutes apart, and then she assisted on the third goal in the second, so she's got 3 points here tonight. And Ashley Jensen with a pair of points, a goal and an assist, and they lead it 4-0 after 2. And as we said, if that next goal, if CFM can get it, they might just eat into the confidence a little bit and pick up their own confidence in the third period.
Absolutely. The game is not completely out of reach. I feel that the Western Wisconsin Stars do score again. Now we're just got to play for
toast time.
Then you got to play for pride and respect. Don't quit. But if they are able to score, the Sabres, you never know what can happen. 17 minutes is a lot of hockey left, and the Stars haven't been so impenetrable that we haven't been able to get some shots on net. We have. We've had 14 shots on net. That's not that far fewer than they've had on us. We certainly can, find that ability to put the puck in the back of the net. We have some great goal scorers
We do.
on our team.
We've had some good chances here tonight.
Yeah, so the optimism in me is oozing right now.
We need it.
Yes, hopefully, Coach Hogan is able to, rally the troops and get them believing that they can.
They can. They can do it.
Yes,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, their team of highly trained sports medicine orthopedic surgeons and athletic trainers will get you back in the game in Altoona and Chippewa Falls in a brand new clinic and surgery center in Rice Lake. Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Well,
what do you have for a score from New Richmond?
Yeah, a little update from New Richmond. 5 seconds left in the second period,
Ooh.
and the Cards are tied 2-2. But
Wow.
the shots on net.
What are they?
Drew has stopped 27 out of 29.
Yeah.
And New
How about
Richmond has
them?
stopped 6 out of 8.
Whoa! Wow.
So Drew
That's
Brovald.
good. That's good scoring percentage.
Yes.
For the Cards.
For
huh?
the Cards. For a team that doesn't score a lot.
2 out of 7 shots.
Yeah, 2 out of 8 now.
Shots.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh,
So.
man. Not good for their goaltender for sure, but that's a little shaky for them, I heard, this year, too,
Yeah,
for New Richmond.
it has been last year as well. It just happens sometimes.
Yep,
And,
it does.
they're so close to the Minnesota border. Sometimes players hop over to one of the schools over there for, greener pastures, I
Yep,
suppose.
yep, that's right.
Yep.
The nil stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's coming. All right, so 2 periods in the books. It is Western Wisconsin 4 and CFM nothing. We'll come back, get you set for the third period. Hopefully a comeback here for the hometown team. And 4-0 our score right now in favor of the Stars. This is Sabres Hockey, WOGO Radio, and our WOGO YouTube channel.
Whether it's home ice, home field, or home court, every team knows the advantage of playing at home. And when your real estate search needs that extra boost as well, call me. Hi, I'm Holly Bovey from Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. And for 25 years, I've been helping families find their homes right here in Chippewa Falls and the surrounding communities. Put my experience to work for you. Buying or selling, it pays to have that home team advantage. Call me anytime at 715-577-HOME or find me at hollybovey.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Mauer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
At Northwestern Bank, everything we do comes back to our mission, building stronger communities where people matter. This is Tracy Smiskey, Market President at Northwestern Bank. Every day we provide all the great services and conveniences of modern banking, but know that it's our relationships with people that matter most. Because at Northwestern Bank, we believe that every person is valuable, and that's what makes our communities strong. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Discover a fun and healthy lifestyle for your entire family at the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. Benefit from a wide range of fitness opportunities, programs, and events without contracts or joiner fees. Take the first step towards a healthier you. Visit ymca-cv.org today or stop in for a tour at any of our 5 convenient locations. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley and Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire, and Menomonie. See you at the Y.
Remember when you were a kid and broke that window? Remember how bad you felt when Mom and Dad found out? Mom made everything okay with hot cookies. Dad called White City Glass to fix it. That was years ago. When someone little you know breaks one of your windows, bake the cookies and call White City Glass. They're in the business of fixing broken glass of any kind. White City Glass, helping people of all ages since 1967.
4-0 lead for the third-ranked team of the state, Western Wisconsin, over CFM here. Third period to be played on a Tuesday night. Have boys hockey Thursday, and right now the Cards on the road at New Richmond, tied up with Tigers 2-2. That would be great if they could come home with a win here, playing Memorial on Thursday night. 6:40 pregame show, Cardinal Countdown pregame show on Thursday night. By the way, I want to wish the best from our WOGO Sports team for Kristen Meyer, Aubrey's mom. Aubrey plays in the JV team, and she had a bad fall on the ice, broke her leg, but it was a nasty break. They had to do surgery.
Oh, my gosh.
So I think they had to put a pin or two in her.
That's
and
really
Krista, if you're listening, we wish you the best. We're so sorry about the fall.
Absolutely.
You're in our prayers for as speedy a recovery as possible here.
Yes. The ice has been awful.
It has been bad, hasn't it?
It really has, and it's it's like the city crew, the facilities people. They can only do so much to keep up when it's like
you're gonna run out of salt sometime.
Right, and it's raining, it's melting, it's freezing. It's just been tough for sure.
All right, 18-14. The shots in favor of Western Wisconsin. They lead on the scoreboard 4-0. Big opening start of the period here for CFM. Let's see how they rebound. And it's going to be Lindstrom's line out there. She was off the ice. She took a nasty fall in the corner.
Stretching out a calf.
And it's something. I'm not sure if is it the leg you think?
I do think it's the leg, and I'm guessing a muscle tightened up or something. She goes so hard the majority of the game.
She's full tilt the whole game.
Might need to take more bananas and hydration.
She is out there right now.
Yeah.
On her wings are Zhu and Libby Wench. Defensively for the Sabres, it is Ellie Ash and Cody. And Western Wisconsin waiting for a fifth player to get out, the center, or at least the defenseman. Center is going to be Miley Weeks, so that first line, Johnson, Weeks, and Juleson for the Stars. And Lindstrom reaching forward here to get it, and she's got it now. She wheels and deals to the blue line. Lays one in the left wing corner, slides around to the new sheet of ice here. Going to come around to the right side for Lauren Quiddick for Western Wisconsin. Wrapped around the boards and trying to get over on the far side of the half wall is Lindstrom. She got there, went up on the shelf, and still on the shelf, she drags it down. And that's going to be a hand pass. What can you do on that? It wasn't going to come off the shelf. It just looked like it was going to stay there. So
I know. I feel like she kind of looked like
pass, right?
Like maybe I can just pick it up. I think if she had just tapped it off,
with her stick, maybe.
Yeah, or even just a quick little flick of the finger, But
you don't see that very often, where it just lays on the red shelf there. That's why we have YouTube. You can see it right there. 16:30 left to go in the period. Face off back in the Sabres zone on the hand pass call here. And it comes back to the point. Held there. Quick one-timer by Annika Olinsky. And this one slides after it rebounds off a Sabre stick into the left wing corner. Dug out there, and here comes CFM on the march. Across the blue line. Here is Zhu. She got in a few feet and then lost it loose at the top of the circle on the near side. It's going to be taken by Ashley Patrick, who's got a goal here tonight. Pushes it into the Sabre zone. It goes deep, left wing corner. Scramble for it there. Here is Biskin. Biskin rams this one off the wall, looking for some help on the off wing here with 15:51 left to go, and it's lobbed right back in again by Western Wisconsin. They're in the midst of a change. This one comes out through neutral ice, and Zhu couldn't track it down, so it slides back in the Star zone, and they cough it right back up again to Taylor Geisler. Goes cross ice, and the puck now crosses the blue line. Libby Wench trying to get to it. In behind the goaltender. Sierra Andert. Now they'll work it out. Backhand lead pass there for Charlotte Ray, just beyond her reach. And both teams just kind of playing catch out at neutral ice. Here is Zhu trying to go through the legs of one of the Western Wisconsin players. Got it to the left wing circle. Avery Lindstrom there, but she can't control, and it's going to be brought out by Jensen. Jensen gets behind the defenseman, behind Kinsley Cody, and it slides off the boards towards Dowd. She'll go out and pounce on it and hang on with 14:49 left to go here in the third period.
The Western Wisconsin Stars player, I think it was Jensen, went really hard into the boards. I'm not sure if she's gotten back up yet.
Yeah, just getting up here.
Okay.
Just off the ice, so she will go to the bench for a little rest here. 14:49 left to go, third period. Players kind of chuckling as they go to the player bench here, so I think everybody's going to be okay. Face off to the glove side of Dowd in that circle. Pulled back by the Sabres, but Cody can't control, and loose on the half wall and going to be picked up there by Zhu. Hits Lindstrom on the breakout, and now Zhu's got it. Zhu dangles, top of the circle left wing side, and the puck is in on Andert. She just put the pads down and would not let the puck get behind her, and then puts the glove over it and stops this one. They were just crashing the net there, but couldn't get anything beyond the co-player of the year in the BRC. Face off in the attacking zone for the Sabres. Here is Lindstrom. Nice clean win right there. Got it over to Zhu, and a quick shot on net. Andert with the save. This is what we need to.
It is. Yep.
Get the rubber on the goaltender here.
Yes.
Same spot for the face-off. And a battle for the players, and let's see who's going to reach in and get it. It's going to be Western Wisconsin wrapped around the wall. And here they come. It is Chloe Juleson. Juleson 1-on-2, faded off to her left. Trying to get some player help there, but it's stolen away, and Lindstrom has got it right now. Avery into the zone. Crisscross with Allison Zhu. Lindstrom in the corner. Feeds Zhu behind the net. Allison slides along the goal line. And now it goes over for Ellie Ash. It was in her skates, so she couldn't control it with her stick. And it pops back out to neutral here with 13:47 left to go. And the Sabres trailing 4-0. They'll rip it into the zone. Players change up here. Full front line change for Michaela Hogan's Sabres here. 13:34, and time ticking down here for CFM. Along the blue lines, Taylor Geisler raced to the wall, kept the zone here, and the Sabres trying to manufacture something in the zone. Here is Riley, her shot knocked down, blocked, and got some off-wing help there from Geisler. She'll turn, fire ahead for Libby Wench. This one off her stick into the right wing corner with 13:05 left to go. And the puck on the half wall in the Western Wisconsin zone. Now they'll break up. Lead pass here for Baldick. She's into the zone, but pinched on the wall by Biskin. And who's going to come up with it? Looks like CFM's got it right now.
London Beyer would make it.
London Beyer, yep. Turn it out to neutral there. Trying to hit Libby Wench, and it's right along the blue line, pushed ahead by Beyer. But Western Wisconsin's got it now, and it won't be long before that first line is back out here with 12:30 left to go. And the Sabres much in need of a goal. First line's back out. Lindstrom calling for the puck or trying to disrupt the entry for Western Wisconsin. And here comes Ellie Ash. Up the ice, she got to neutral ice and ran into a couple of Western Wisconsin players, and Charlotte Ray turned her away. Ray is going to go to Bethel College next year and play high school hockey. And here is Lindstrom. Lindstrom dangles into the zone, glides along the blue line, lost it for a moment, picks it back up again, centering pass, and that one intended for Libby Wench. She got to it, but just gunned it wide. And here comes Ray again, Charlotte Ray, across the blue line, lost it for a moment, comes in, fires a shot on net, and it's going to be Dowd hanging on to that one. She thought about pitching it off to her D, but Ray was coming in hard, so Dowd will hang on to the rock, and 11:37 left to go. Well, we burned up close to 6 minutes already.
Yeah,
here.
significant part of the third, and, we haven't been able to capitalize and break that goose egg, I guess.
Got to get something quick. Shots 19-17. Shots very close here, but a 4-0 lead for Western Wisconsin as the rock slides deep in the Stars zone. Getting to it is Brooke Brovold. Brovold's centering pass out in front was Olivia Hare, but the puck didn't get to her, and it pops back out to neutral ice for Riley Biscuit. Hammers this one off the fence on the far side on the forecheck. Nice job there by Brooke Brovold, but couldn't create. The 11:04 left to go here in the period as the puck is rammed deep in the Western Wisconsin defensive zone. Here are the Stars on the breakout. 10:51 and counting left to go here in the period, and an offsides call on the entry for the Stars. Well, keep your finances on track with Royal Credit Union. RCU accounts come with smart tools like a mobile app that helps you stay in the know to stick to your goals. Open your account at rcu.org or at any office insured by NCUA. Time running out for the Sabres here. 10:46 left to go. We said they had to score early, but hasn't happened so far.
It hasn't, and it's kind of winding down the likelihood of scoring 4 quick goals. Seen stranger things happen, but we haven't been able to hit the net enough to have that happen, I think, tonight.
Yeah, if who knows what could have happened had we hit those shots early on in that period that CFM really played well in the first period.
Yeah, the Stars did not come out the same. They are not the same team second and third period as they were the first. The coach was right saying that it's frustrating that they don't come out hard because they clearly didn't.
Yep. But you got to play hard when you can and, score when they're not playing well, and we didn't. So
right.
4-0 lead.
Fixing Avery Lindstrom's net guard. Now it's all the players, have to have those net guards.
That's a rule now.
Yep, after the tragic accident a couple years ago.
Yeah, terrible. Mm-hmm. All right, 10:29. The puck drop inside the CFM zone. Nice win there by Lindstrom. Was very good at the draw.
Excellent at that.
Here the puck is loose, going to be corralled by Sophia Johnson. She'll backpedal, but coughs it right back up to CFM, and they give it away again to Charlotte Ray. Here is Taylor Larson, turns, hands off to Ray. Ray's side of the circle on the far side, and it is Zhu, got in between the players in the passing lane, and she'll drop pass for Lindstrom. Avery rides it in the left wing corner and then is pushed up against the wall. This one comes back to the point, and Kinsley Cody can't get to it. Here comes Ashley Jensen. Jensen moves in, goes off wing for Charlotte Ray, and it's 5-0. Nice work on the 2-on-1 that time, and they beat Dowd to make it 5-0.
And Avery and Allison are busting their tail down on the corner, and that third wing, is staying in front of the net. Might need to adjust and be a little bit more high, as opposed to right in front of the net, because not getting back there in time to help out. Despite efforts, they're just not getting back there.
Charlotte Ray the goal, and the assists going to Ashley Jensen and Taylor Larson. 7:17 of the third period. And so third point of the night for Ashley Jensen. She's got a goal and 2 assists. And now this one's pretty much out of reach for CFM. Let's see how much heart they have here with 9:24 left to go and trailing 5-0. Puck back in the attacking zone for the Sabres. See if they can dig down deep and at least get the shutout. Wipe that shutout off the board. Taylor Geisler with a wrist shot. And the puck stopped by Riley Biscuit right at the blue line. She holds the zone, and Western Wisconsin's got it now, trying to dig it out and clear out of their own zone. 8:56 left to go. Still inside, deep in the Western Wisconsin zone. Here comes Ashley Jensen right now. She got to the blue line, but was stood up by the Sabers.
Riley
Biskin again. And here is Annika Owinski. She'll wheel and deal across the ice, and the puck floats into the CFM zone. Stopped there by Dowd. She'll give it to her defenseman, but picked off by Leighton Gary. And she came in. I think this is her first shift, and she came in and nearly had a breakaway chance against Dowd. Now the puck back out through neutral, and it's going to be picked up by Avery. Avery along the blue line, harassed there by Izzy Johnson. Avery handed off for Biskin, and then looking for the give and go. She was in the left wing corner as we take it down to about 8 minutes left to go in this one. Now back to Biskin. Trying to a one-timer, failed on that. The puck still in the zone, and finally brought across the blue stripe for Izzy Johnson. Johnson with a couple of goals here. Had it swept off her stick, but an icing call with 7:47 left to go against the Sabers as we start to wind things down here. White City Glass salutes all the hardworking athletes. For all of your windshield glass and garage door needs, call White City Glass of Chippewa Falls. 5-zip the score. 4 goals in the second for the Stars. 1 more here in the third. Sabres played right with them. Outplayed them at times in the first, but that's a distant memory right now. Shots are 20-17. It's pretty even for a team that's trailing 5-0. 7:25 left to go in this one. Pick off in the zone. Here's a stretch pass for Lindstrom. Lindstrom tried to dangle past Western Wisconsin.
Right there?
Yeah, and
maybe?
It's out in front. And Andert with the save right there. Turns that one in the left wing corner. Out to the neutral circle, and here is Allison Zhu trying to turn it in on the forehand. Lost it as she came in, and it's loose right at neutral ice. Where is it? Went into the breezers, I think, of Taylor Larson for a moment. Going to be picked up by Lindstrom.
1 versus 5.
Yep, she'll float into the zone. Just kind of weaves her way into the right wing corner here with 6:44 left to go in the game clock. 5-0 lead for the Stars here, the third-ranked team of the state. And back to the point, and a one-timer, almost a redirect off the shot. Ellie Asham almost hit a Western Wisconsin player and beat their goaltender. Maybe that's how we're going to get our first goal here tonight.
Yeah.
6:25 left to go in this one. Shots now 21-20 in favor of Western Wisconsin. Close one there, but 5-0 lead for them as the puck dribbles into the left wing corner, and a scrum develops 2-on-2 scrum there. And the battling right on the yellow ribbon there. It's going to be picked up by Evelyn Pisher. She'll muscle it in the right wing corner, but Stars able to throw it across the line and out of harm's way. Ticket under 6 minutes to go now in this one, a 5-0 lead for Western Wisconsin. Let's see if we can get a goal to make it, at least put a goal on the scoreboard here tonight. Boys hockey on Thursday night, so we'll take a break for a day. Back here on Thursday for Chi-High and Eau Claire Memorial as they renew the long-standing rivalry. 6:40 Cardinal Countdown show here on WOGO. 7 o'clock drop of the puck. Right back here. This is Riley Biscuit, center ice. Lobs that one off the wall. And a return pass right to number 8. She'll throw it in the left wing corner. Hit the 5-minute mark left to go here in the third. And the action back in the Western Wisconsin zone. And here comes Izzy Johnson. She's been all over the ice tonight. Johnson races in to the left wing side of the CFMD zone here. 4:50 left to go. The puck now rammed up against the wall. And it's left out in front. And it's going to be taken by Zhu near the end of her shift. You can see she's running out of fuel here. And she goes cross ice for Avery Lindstrom. Lindstrom, quick shot in, trying to beat
good shot on net.
Hit the goaltender Andert. She makes the save. And the puck goes into the right wing corner with 4 1/4 left to go in this game. Western Wisconsin turns and burns, and it goes all the way down. And there's an icing call against the Stars. So 5-0 lead here. Western Wisconsin's going to pick up their 9th win of the year. And they'll go to 4-0, or 2-0, I should say, in the BRC. And the Sabres going to go to 0-4 in conference with this one. Face-off's going to come in the Stars defensive zone. Right wing circle. Allison Zhu reaching down. And this is going to come to the blue line, up and out for Taylor Larson. Larson 1-on-4, surrounded by Sabres players. Just throws it toward the net. This is going to come back for Charlotte Ray, who has a goal here tonight. Ray's shot tipped aside by Dowd. And Allison Zhu skated up to the blue line for Western Wisconsin, then lost it. And here is the Stars right now. This one comes back to the point. Reaching off to her right is Vivi Abbott. The defenseman gets her first shift here tonight. She made the stop, and the puck slides in on Dowd. She'll stop it right there with 3:36 left to go in this game. Well, we'll have our Holly Bovey Names You Know stats recap, and I'm not sure if we're going to have anything for our 24/7 West Wisconsin Fiber Fast play of the game.
You never know. We might get a,
maybe.
You know?
I'm ready for it.
Absolutely.
3:36 left to go. We still have time. Here's a shot on net, fought off by Dowd. She had a couple of players out in front of her, got to it, and it's going to be taken by Brooke Brobo. Brobo comes in, launches a shot. That one blocked out in front, and the puck slides across the blue line, and a delayed offsides. Western Wisconsin's got it right now as they throw it ahead, intended for Patrick.
No call on the icing.
No.
Oh, there it is.
There we got the icing call with 3:04 left to go in this game. Post-Glass and Mirror post-game show. Looks as if we have a penalty here. Interference called on Taylor Geisler, so we'll wind out most of this period with a power play for Western Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot harder now to break that shutout.
3:04 left to go in this one. And the face-off in the Sabre zone, and Stars gathered in. Here's Sophia Johnson, goes off to her left, takes a return pass. Works it over to Quiddick, back to Johnson. Bottom of the circle on the near side for Izzy Johnson. And Izzy and Sophia are sisters on this team. And Sophia's got it right now. She skates up to the top of the wheel on the near side. Minute and a half left to go. Very patient on this power play. And here is Madison Kamish. Kamish just wheels around along the blue line. Going to leave it on the near wall for Sophia Johnson. Off to the right for Quiddick. Near side, Izzy Johnson. Sophia's got it. There's a shot taken. And a stop there by Dowd as the puck is cleared up into the netting in the CFM zone. It's going to stay in the zone for the faceoff. 2:09 left to go in the game clock here on a Tuesday night of hockey. Same place, different teams Thursday night. Chi-High and Memorial. Airtime for Cardinal Countdown, 6:40. 2:09 of the game clock. Face off in the Sabre zone, and a win by Western Wisconsin. Now they set up their power play. Annika Olinsky out there. New players on this second unit for the power play. Here is Weeks. Weeks races into the right wing corner and throws it back to the point on the near side. That is Charlotte Ray. Back to Weeks. Trying to return a pass to Ray. Cut off there by Zhu. And that one slides all the way back in the Stars zone. 32 seconds to go in the man advantage. First power play, by the way, of the night for Western Wisconsin. And an icing call right here against the Stars. So 21 to go in the power play now for Western Wisconsin. Just a minute 24 in the game clock, but if we go 5-on-5, maybe we can wipe that goose egg off the board here.
Well, we got a face-off in their zone. Avery and Allison are two leading goal scorers, or, taking the face off. It's a good opportunity here.
Here we go. Minute 24 left to go. Let's get a shorty here. Western Wisconsin's got it. Now they work it out, and they're to neutral, and here is Charlotte Ray racing over the blue line. Ray dives underneath the goaltender and feeds the point. Here is Sophia Johnson, very patient. 4 seconds left to go, 3 seconds, 2 seconds in the power play. With a minute 3, we're back to 5-on-5 hockey, and the puck is in the Western Wisconsin zone. Allison Zhu comes off the ice at the end of her shift, replaced by Brooke Brobold. And here is Charlotte Ray. She came into the zone and then ran into Riley Biskin and lost the rock. And it is Sophia Johnson backpedaling in her own zone with 35 seconds left to go in the game clock. Shots are 24-20 in favor of Western Wisconsin. Sophia Johnson runs into the zone, marching toward the net, and then lost it. And here is Evelyn Pisher countering. Pisher comes in, moves it, shoots! Oh, backhand! We scored! There we go! Closing seconds, we'll take it. Evelyn Pisher is going to get the assist as the puck was thrown in on the left side. And it's 5-1. Evelyn Pisher with the assist. And Riley Biskin on the with the goal, and Biskin on the assist. That's pretty late in the period. 16:45 of the third. Now we got the one goal here. Way to go. Evelyn Pisher with the goal here as time runs out. Pisher's 4th of the year. And Western Wisconsin crashing the net here in the closing seconds. Time running out. There it is. So the final 5-1. Shots 26-21 on the varsity game. So Western Wisconsin sweeps the night. They win 5-1 in the JV game, and identical score in the varsity game here tonight. And they will go home happy here with a 5-1 win, but it is nice to get that goal here at the end of the period.
Absolutely. 15 seconds left. You know, a little bit of empathy for their goaltender, but yeah.
Not much.
Great. Not a lot. I mean, you know, there. But
she played well.
Yeah, she played very well, and Evelyn just outworked the Stars. I think they got a little, we got this one in the bag. We let a few seconds left, and yeah, Evelyn was able to just be that hard hat worker of the night for sure.
All right, well, we'll come back. Our post-class mirror post-game show. We'll catch up with head coach Michaela Hogan and talk about tonight's game, get you ready for Thursday night's boys game here on WOGO and our YouTube channel coming up. Leadership, community, dedication, and teamwork. Dave Check, Victoria Check, and the Check Law Office making you part of the team. And our radio team will be back in just a moment. This is Sabres Hockey on WOGO and our YouTube channel.
If you've been thinking about a new truck, Choice & Ford in Chippewa Falls is making it easy to say yes. Right now, the 2025 F-150 XLT with the 2.7-liter EcoBoost comes with $5,250 in cash back. Or get $3,250 in cash back plus 2.9% for 60 months on approved credit. And the best part, these savings run through month end, so it's a great time to stop in, take a drive, and find a truck that fits your life. Choice & Ford, the Valley's best choice.
24/7 at West Wisconsin Telecom. Sails the puck forward with fiber fast speed and signal strength. Oh, satellite and 5G picks it off, but misses the net with slow response times and weak signals. 24/7 at West Wisconsin Telecom sweeps forward with great customer service and experienced technicians. Satellite tries to keep up but can't with weather interference and low speeds. Fiber fast crosses the blue and pulls back for a final shot. Score! Fiber beats 5G every time. Visit WWT.net to increase your speed for your home or business.
At Northwestern Bank, everything we do comes back to our mission, building stronger communities where people matter. This is Tracy Smiskey, Market President at Northwestern Bank. Every day we provide all the great services and conveniences of modern banking, but know that it's our relationships with people that matter most. Because at Northwestern Bank, we believe that every person is valuable, and that's what makes our communities strong. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Discover a fun and healthy lifestyle for your entire family at the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. Benefit from a wide range of fitness opportunities, programs, and events without contracts or joiner fees. Take the first step towards a healthier you. Visit ymca-cv.org today or stop in for a tour at any of our 5 convenient locations. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley and Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire, and Menomonie. See you at the Y.
Right, 5-1 loss here tonight for the Sabers against Western Wisconsin. And head coach Michaela Hogan up here on our Post-Class Mirror postgame show, brought to you by Post-Class Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Quality service at affordable prices for commercial, home, and auto glass. Visit postglassandmirror.com. Well, this is closer than the first time around. 6-1 loss there, 5-1 here. And I thought we played with them very well in the first period. It just got away in the second, Coach.
Well, the 2 games to each other. The first one we were speed bagged, and that game could have been 10-1 easy. They let up on us. This one, it really shows that when we do the things that we should do well, when we play the positions that we expect us to play, we can skate with anybody. That first period was really back and forth, anybody's game. We played exactly the space we wanted to play when we talked about the neutral zone and the D zone, the forecheck rotation, check, check, check. Complemented it huge between periods, and then the second period, we didn't do the things we did well, right? The first goal is one of the prettiest goals you're going to see. That's a fantastic fly play. That's a fantastic chip. You don't really see that in girls hockey, to be honest, and you got to flush that one. And then after that, just transitional hockey, allowing their forwards to get behind all 3 of our forwards. That's what happens. If you don't play the game that you're designing, you're going to lose like that. So a very selfish second period, made adjustments again in the third, and then the third period ends 1-1, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, the second period, got away from you. A lot of odd man rushes. Maybe that third man high wasn't staying high, and the back check wasn't as strong, I'm sure, as you wanted as a coach. It's
an intentional back check. I even think about their 5th goal. Our back check was right there. Just you have to pick up people that need to be picked up. We have a habit of back checking to the puck. So we have 3 girls going to the puck and nobody grabs the trailer. That's how they scored their 5th goal. Nobody grabbed the trailer, puck move over, and they bury it short side. That happens to us often too. So it's not just the hustle on the back check, it's the intention of it as well.
Yeah, and we're a young team, and I think that some of that is that learning curve is not the same as it was in youth hockey. You have older players here that the brain's more developed. They see the ice a lot better than they did at youth hockey, and those are things you're going to have to keep overcoming for sure.
Yeah, I would say the majority of errors that happened on the ice today happened by our experienced players. The freshmen followed what was asked of them in the rules. I would say our more experienced players are the ones that were getting caught low, unintentional back check, not picking up people in front, all that stuff. So I would say more of it today weighs on the fact that people who know better are making mistakes.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm sure there's pressure because, a lot of opportunities in that first period to put points up, missed the net a few too many times, and that you get number 2 or number 16 out there in front of the net with the puck, you're going to have good things happen most days of the week except for today. A lot of missed opportunities, and that is frustrating. But you have to look ahead. You have Medford on Thursday, I believe, and they're a team that have some really tenacious players and some really interesting stories. With goaltender that's also their leading scorer.
That's hard to believe.
You can't look past them by any means. They held the Storm to a good game this last week, I believe.
Yeah, you look forward to that game. We have Badger Lightning on Saturday. If we find our goal scoring, they should be fun games to play. But, we talk about hitting the net. We have conversations about being too precious about what we're trying to do. It's fun to snipe. It's fun to find corners. But there's a leash on that. Eventually, if you're 0 for 9 finding a corner, you have to put a puck on a goalie, right? You have to convert sometimes to be allowed to continue shooting like that. Otherwise, it's get it on a pad and get a rebound. And we've talked about that leash is shortening. If we can't find the corner, we got to stop trying to hit corners. And that's not a great philosophy as a shooter, but Gotta get pucks on there.
Fundamental hockey.
There's a lot of really good rebounds out there, though, that we saw that we just missed. Or, Olivia Hare had a great opportunity. Goalie stepped up.
She elevated that one.
Yes.
That's not our typical rebound where we pounded into pads. She actually elevated that puck.
Yeah, goalie made a great
save.
Absolutely. But there's opportunities to be capitalized on, and I think, you're just such an excellent coach, and I think that, that the score booth up here has talked about it today, like just how excellent coaching this team has, and it's really fun to watch. I do feel that, things are going to keep going to the forward momentum.
Yeah, I hope so. I even think about that last goal with 15 seconds, like the lack of quit. It's 5-zip. It's your last shift. Ev goes coast to coast, takes a shot through the D's legs, gets her own rebound, buries it. I mean,
I love it.
Those are the plays you live for, right? You want that to happen in the first period, so it builds momentum, but now...
it shows a lot of heart here, though.
It shows you don't have to make it pretty.
Right.
You can shoot through the D, go for your rebound,
Exactly.
quit trying to go around every last player.
Puck on net, and the thing is she followed up, and that's something we were tracking turnovers today, both just area of the ice and by player, and Ev didn't show up on the turnover list. Because even if she does initiate an initial turnover, she stops on the puck and she gains it back, right? So even on that play, right, it's just that second effort. So
her compete level is high, and it shows. And you see the success on the penalty kill. You see it, goals like that. I've seen her do it other times.
She took a shot block in the belly. She's got a huge mark in her belly.
Doesn't go on the score sheet, right?
That's what makes it fun to coach, right? You talk about coaching, like that makes it easy to coach and keep showing up. My shoulders are at my ears with frustration, and that goal kind of instantly cooled me off a little bit because it's a positive to take away.
Absolutely.
Well,
all right.
Yeah, the team's going to keep getting better, I believe, under your leadership, and it's fun watching how much they've improved from December of this year to tonight. It was a whole new team. It was so fun to watch. I was worried, but the girls did great.
Yeah, Aubrey stood on her head. That slap shot she took in the hash marks in the second period.
Just love save.
Yeah, just that confidence at the top of the crease, like seeing those things again, right? I think we're hitting our stride at the right time. We only play like 15 more games this month.
Right.
It is a January
experience, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you again later in the season for Eau Claire here. Okay. Not too long down the month of January, and see what improvement happens here between now and then.
Sounds great. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank you. Michaela Hogan, head coach of the Sabres, on our Post Glass Mirror post-game show for commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model. Call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com. Time for our Holly Bovey Names You Know Stats recap, brought to you by Holly Bovey and Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. Names you know right here in Chippewa Falls. Holly's been helping people move in the Chippewa Valley since 2000. You can call her at 715-577-HOME. Visit hollybovey.com or find Holly on Facebook. Not a whole lot of stats to talk about for CFM. They got down 5-0, 4 goals in the second, 1 more in the third, but finally scored at 16:45 of the period. We'll play that for you in just a moment, but it was Evelyn Pitcher. You heard Coach Michaela talk about Evelyn and the effort she made at the end of the period, end of the game. Just 15 seconds left to go in this one, and the assist went to Riley Biskin, and happy days for Riley's grandparents out in California who are tuned in today, and Riley gets the assist, and that makes it 5-1, the count here at the end of the game. So our Holly Bovey Names You Know Stats recap brought to you by Holly Bovey of Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. Today's Fiber Fast Play of the Game brought to you by 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, your complete technology partner. Not only do they provide high-speed fiber internet throughout western Wisconsin 24/7, and WWT offers security systems for homes and businesses, personal medical alert devices, computer repairs, and so much more, all with the support of local experts. You can visit WWT.net or call 231-2000 today. So the lone goal for CFM happened at 16:45 as time was starting to evaporate in the third period from Evelyn Pitcher, and it sounded like this. Into the zone, marching toward the net, and then lost it, and here is Evelyn Pitcher countering. Pitcher comes in, moves it, shoots! Oh, backhand! We scored! There we go! Closing seconds will take it. Evelyn Pitcher is going to get the assist as the puck was thrown in on the left side, and it's 5-1. Well, actually, Evelyn got the goal.
Yes.
And had some help on the off wing from Riley Biskin. And it was 5-1, so there's our 24/7 West Wisconsin Telecom Fiber Fast Play of the game. So hopefully we can pick up a win on Thursday over in Medford.
Yeah.
And start getting some momentum going again here
Yeah, that'd be great for the CFM Sabers. And, the Chi-High Cars just lost in overtime to New Richmond, 3-2.
Oh, 3-2.
Drew Brovold, I think, had 35 shots on net.
Goodness.
We had 12. So it's not a game you're supposed to win.
No, just to stay in there just shows you about Drew's tenacity.
Yes, absolutely.
So we'll see him here Thursday night against Eau Claire Memorial. That should be a great one. Memorial, it's tough days for them right now.
Yeah.
And Chi-High losing this one. They've struggled this year. I think they have 3 wins on the season. Memorial 5-10. So not going to be battle of the top teams in the conference, but maybe even
might be
even
some cross-town pride or cross-county pride, whatever.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yes.
So we'll have that for you. 6:40, our pregame show, Cardinal Countdown show on Thursday. Drop of the puck at 7. Connie's going to be following the Sabres over at Medford. Her daughter Cammie's going to get the starting goal. Good luck to
potentially.
Cammie.
Yeah, that's what we've
Let's
heard.
Get that win.
Yeah,
that's what we heard. So we wish her the best over in Medford, and we'll be back here. Carter Jager is going to join me on the broadcast on Thursday night. So again, 6:40 pregame show here on WOGO. For our crew, Carter Jager, our audio producer tonight, Gavin Bovey, our video producer tonight, Connie Feedy, and yours truly, Greg Stewart, here at the arena. We wish you a very good night. Final score again, Western Wisconsin 5 and the Sabres 1. Good night from the Chippewa Ice Arena.
WOGO, your sports station.
CFM Hockey on WOGO has been brought to you by the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, Royal Credit Union, Wynn Family Dentistry, Nicolay Bank, Weir's Gala Plumbing and Heating, Stelter Incorporated, Toyson Ford of Chippewa Falls, White City Glass, Holly Bovey of Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Northwestern Bank, Mauer Sperry Insurance, Quality Propane and Fuels, Metropolis Resort in Action City, Check Law Office, Post Glass and Mirror, and Bargain City Superstore. Thank you for listening to Sabres Hockey on WOGO. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming already.